boys. Definitely haven't got the correct episode title set up, but I can do that on the fly.
Oh my god, he's so good.
It's pretty complicated. You have to click.
You gotta go here, click like edit.
We have
Change
episodes?
Change this one
Maybe I'll drag.
save, job's done.
What stuff do I use all the time? I could drag Vicious Mockery, I guess, to my hopper. How do you make it? Can you then rename it, Chris, somehow?
Yeah, you can,
you can.
If you right click on them, you can change the name and color.
Oh, yeah,
so like if you look
rename.
at my stream, for example, you can see how I've set up.
How many do you have? Do you have like hundreds?
I've got 7.
7, that's close.
Dex, Wisdom, Con saves, Initiative, Perception, and
Oh, Initiative's a
normal
good.
rapier attack.
I like Initiative. I like Initiative.
+1 rapier attack.
Let's make the other one Initiative.
How long does it take you?
So like, just that was just click and drag for the character sheet.
Yeah, that's real fast. I've made 2 already, baby. Boom. Look at that Initiative, baby. Pretty good.
You're gonna regret wasting that initiative roll.
Nah, I'll roll better next time. Just like
really?
this. Fire!
Good thing you wasted that initiative roll.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. I get one good one, but I'll get the bad one out of the way, and it'll be actually good. Okay, yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
That was, yeah, below average.
Below average, baby. Oh, the death save. Oh, maybe I should put that down there if I think I'm gonna die.
I'm fine. I
That's
survived.
That's actually pretty pessimistic to have death saves on your quick macro. Uh-oh. Whoa! He's fine.
Well, maybe to make this campaign more deadly, every session you just have to do death saves if you live or die. In your sleep, just do you pass away, you know? When you get like each year's old,
spice
you do it.
rest.
1 in 1,000?
Oh,
I'm dead.
Mordai just straight up tied.
died, yeah.
It's not even hard,
easy.
guys. It's not even hard.
Easy.
Come on, Jed.
I guess I have to.
Oh,
Not even
easy.
hard.
Mordai,
Very healthy boy.
Oh,
What if the DM died?
The DM
That's
died.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
666.
Oh, almost. He's one.
ah!
Oh, the DM's dead.
That's
Stop
a
screaming.
good stretch.
We win
That's
the
a good one,
campaign.
Lars. That's a good one.
More than the DM died, we win. Part
How
of
do you
the
get rid of all
campaign.
your cards, by the way? Do I have to just drag them out one by one?
Just chuck him out.
Oh, I think Jacko has to do it. Like, he's got a way of...
I mean, I
like,
enabled it, so.
Why does my fucking microphone keep turning
Oh.
itself down?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's different, Mike. Oh.
No, I just turned it up.
They make it way louder. Crazy.
Like,
Right,
Windows just fucks with it, you know?
Recap. Last session, we attended a
Okay,
party.
last time on
Oh, you're
Waterdeep.
doing it? Okay, fine.
If you want to do it, go ahead. The floor is yours.
We went to a wonderful party hosted by the Harpers, actually the Emerald Enclave, however. And during our time there, Three Strings was on an important mission to find an intruder. However, during his investigation, he got murked, so it was up to me to save the day. Thankfully, myself and my able-bodied companion located the killer and
Companion.
during his arrest, well, I guess the confrontation, he turned out to be an OP drow who like fucked us all up, but then we fucked him up, and he was like, "Fine, I'll bitch out," and just poofed.
Don't call me able-bodied.
And then we went home.
And don't call Chris a poof.
And there was an easy recap. It was just like one fight, and then we went home.
Yeah, it was pretty much the party. And
Also, Mordai got laid.
there was some lucky rolls.
Those
at
double
the
nat
end.
20s.
Oh yeah.
No one got luckier than Mordai. It's true.
No one got-
Double nat 20s to match her double nat 20s, if you know what I mean.
Oh, baby.
No.
Yeah, so we ended the night with Mordai still in the Emerald Enclave, waking up with a bunch of like druids and rangers
bunch.
going about their
okay.
duties. I'm not in the room.
Druids, you know, it's natural, man. It's natural.
And Mordai doing the walk of shame or the walk of pride, however you want to view it. And the others went back to Trollskull Alley, and you got a good night.
I'm really enjoying this long rest. I want to be woken up when the people here to kill us, but not before then. Like when we get sentenced to death, that's when you guys can wake me up. Before then, I'm at my beauty sleep.
Fair dues.
So whoever wakes up first wakes up first.
I mean,
Jet does wake up pretty
well,
early.
yeah,
When
I imagine
did
it's...
you
I can believe it was Jet. I had like a lot to recover on this long rest. I can believe this was like a solid 9 hours of sleep at least.
No, when-
Well, I mean, like, if 8 is typical, you know, I had a lion. I'm not, like, you know,
you're
desperate
not
for
me.
that. Yeah, exactly. I got research to do, you know. Got to find out about that ticking clock.
Yeah, that doesn't really do much. Like he meditates and then goes back.
Chad, as you wake up, you hear sounds coming from the room next to you.
The room where
Okay.
it happens.
You hear a bit of clashing of wood
Whoa.
and like shuffling of feet.
Multiple feet or
At least 2.
Like it could be 1 feet, you know.
Shuffling foot.
okay.
Wait, put us on the tavern map then, my friend Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
But then we'd see who's in the room.
Yeah, that's.
Exactly.
I haven't actually put them in the rooms.
Ah, genius.
Oh, there are multiple people.
Maybe you don't know
Probably.
that. Shut up.
Anyway.
There's a lot of dead bodies. I think we did something with those, Jacko. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were taken away by the watch. You're right.
Hey, you're not here, Mordai. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right.
That's what I thought.
Liv is currently not visible because the lamp is not on and he might not be in the room.
Yeah. I will see, hear the shuffling. It's like heavy boots or like.
Roll me a perception check.
So bad.
Dozy, you know.
Yeah.
Looking up.
They're not heavy boots.
Okay. I know they're not in full plate armor. Good.
Yeah, exactly. No, otherwise the floor might not support it. 'Cause they haven't been fixed yet.
I'll put on my my sword, but I don't unsheath it or anything, and then I'll stealthily. I'm trying to be silent. I'm not trying to hide in the corners or anything. And then I'll and I open the door silently. That, and then I'll go over here. I open the door and look in.
Okay, yeah, you see 2 familiar faces, small in stature. You see both Squiddly and Nat, the tiefling boy and the human girl. They are busy. Their attention on sparring, it seems like, with their wooden swords. And they haven't noticed you, but they seem to be making an effort to remain as quiet as they can.
As
And,
they're fighting with their wooden sword.
Yeah, they're lunging and stuff, but they're keeping their voices down and looking where they place their feet.
Okay.
It's
Quite
important in a
energetic.
sword fight, look where you place your feet. Number 1 rule.
Yeah. Always take your eyes away from the sword of the enemy.
Yeah. Quite energetic this early in the morning.
You see both of them, although only one of them with a voice, look up at you, and they're like Nat drops her sword on the ground, and Squiddly puts it behind his back, and Squiddly looks at Nat and says, "Well, you were nice enough to let us stay before, so we figured we could again."
That won't be a problem. You may stay however long you like for now.
Squiddle looks with a beaming smile and asks, "See, I told you so." And she now pick up the sword, and then after a few moments of consideration, looking at it, looks at Squiddly and points at you, and then does a few motions, and Squiddly looks from her to you and says, "Oh well, that was another thing. Nat was wondering if, considering you were so nice and all, and you were so, strong. I mean, you defeated, the witch or ghost or whatever. Could you train us with ease?" And he kind of holds up his wooden sword. I swear we have the talent, mister. We just need a teacher.
what I know is not so readily shared among others. One would have to make certain.
I'm gonna swear your soul over to our call.
Yes. Yeah. One has to make certain convictions to learn what I have.
Look, we're real convicted, mister. We, anything to help us avenge our friend. And then you see a tear start welling up in one eye.
Smile. Yes, like smiles a bit, and he yeah, wizard burns. Are any of you literate?
Depends. What does that mean?
Means that you can read.
Oh, I can read some words. If it says bread on the shop, you know you can get bread.
And I like look at Nat.
You see more consideration behind Nat's eyes, and she kind of like half-heartedly nods.
I don't know about the others. There's a certain amount of knowledge that you'll have to get through before I would teach you anything while using that, as I like point to the sword.
You mean like reading books and stuff?
Like reading books and stuff, yes.
Well, maybe Nat can do that. I was more thinking, slicing a sword and killing your enemies.
If all you are worried about is the strength of your arm, or simply your sword hitting flesh, then I would not be a suitable teacher for you.
What about Mordai? His sword seemed real cool.
For that, you would have to ask him whether or not he would be able to aid you.
Okay, I'll go ask him. And he starts like running past you.
Yeah, I let him through.
Okay, yeah. You hear his feet bolt downstairs. Nat, however, remains where she stood. She picked up the sword again, but now she lays it back down.
Yeah.
And it looks at you and says, or she doesn't say anything, but she does make the motion of like riding.
Yeah.
And it gives like a firm nod this time.
Well then. I give me one moment, and I'll walk inside my room. Mm-hmm. I'll grab like the most like basic monk meditation stuff from the pagoda that I've translated with all the pictures and whatnot. I'm not illustrated. I'll. Do I know if they're in the spare room? There's like a table, just a table of some kind. Or if there's any.
In what room? In the storage room?
No, the spare room. The spare.
It's not in the spare room itself. It's in the common room. But you did order some like standard furniture from Tally that you could put in the spare room.
Okay.
I can't get these cards off of my screen.
Sure. For now, I'll follow me then, and I'll walk to the library/study.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk down, you see Squidly like knocking on Mordai's door. Is Tommy you around?
I'm here. I don't think I'll be
Okay.
back yet, huh?
You get suddenly woken up by like rapid like.
Oh, wait, he's not there, right?
Mordai is out.
Wait,
He
oh,
would be there.
No, you're right. You're definitely
Oh,
right. Yeah, so
damn.
Squidly just like knocking on the door, like in vain.
Yeah.
And,
As I like walk down, I like pause for a bit and look at Squeal, like back the door, and Mordai did not come back yesterday evening. It is possible he's not currently inside.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'll wait downstairs. Can I get a drink?
Is there any...
I'll get a drink.
I'll
And
say
then you
Vox,
start
Vox
running
float in the water around here, so be careful.
around. Really ordinary.
And I will go to the study. I'll find like I'm guessing we have like multiple chairs, like it's multiple
Yeah.
drawing bench, and I'll like put the books on one like smaller grab tables. I'll have Nat sit down and I'll start teaching her.
Okay. Yeah, she obviously has no trouble understanding you. Her writing and reading is rough. Like, it seems to have been like a while since she's done it. Isn't like fully on the level, but she is learning fast. Like she's picking up things that you're telling her, and she.
Does it feel fast? Like she's smart, like really smart, talented, or does it seem like she's like relearning what she's already knows?
It's hard to say at this point. It's only it's been a short time. Maybe a little bit of both.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I'll keep.
She seems very determined. At the very least.
Okay. And that is like the biggest part of that anyway.
I will say, Raven, you're the next to wake up, like about half an hour into this.
Okay, so yeah, I like go and find out what's going on in my study.
Yeah.
Since apparently there's like noises and stuff from within. Kind of like open the door, like just look in, stare at you, Jet. Wordlessly.
Look, it seems that these kids have gotten quite interested in getting growing up and getting a bit stronger than they currently are.
Kind of like glance down at the writing equipment. I say, "Come on, man, that's my good quill." I give you a slightly reproachful look, and then I close the door. And I'm gonna go. I know you listed like there's like a few different shops and stuff in Troll Scum Alley, but I assume there's like kind of like a general place where I could go and get like some eggs and flour and stuff if I wanted to cook a breakfast, just like somewhere.
making pancakes?
I'm thinking
not
like
in
pancakes
Troll
or
Alley
waffles, but like somewhere nearby, right? Like there'll be
In the
like within like a
streets,
5-minute walk or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just go pick some like, and I'll just get enough for this meal as well. I figured like we could probably stock the kitchen, so I'll drop like, I don't know, food's not that expensive, right? Like say, like 3-4 gold. I'll say 4 gold on like.
That is a lot, right? Like
Yeah.
It's good quality, then.
Well, like yeah, like I mean, like but like enough for like it's gonna last us like a couple of weeks maybe. Like I get like 12 eggs or something.
I will say 1 pound of flour costs 2 copper.
Oh baby.
Very good flour.
Okay, maybe it's only a couple of gold then.
Also, a chicken is also 2 copper.
Oh baby, okay, maybe it's only a couple of gold. Okay, but I go and get like some. I go and buy like some.
I'm pretty sure a couple silver will be enough.
I get some meat and stuff as well. I just want to stock up the kitchen, do some grocery
Like
shopping.
a pantry.
Yeah.
For how long do you wanna?
I don't know. Like, I assume like 5 minutes there and back, and then I want to be cooking breakfast.
Okay.
I'll like just mix up some like.
week's worth of.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. And then like enough that I can easily carry it back, obviously. And then I'm just like mixing up some batter and doing like pancakes or waffles or whatever like down. Probably pancakes. We don't really have a waffle iron, but
waffles are harder. Yeah.
French toast. That's what's happening. But yeah, like good breakfast for everyone.
Cool. You see as you go down into the tap room while you've been away, someone has shoved like a large crate, like a brown crate into like halfway into the doorway.
How large? Like big enough for a person?
Like, oh yeah, pretty much. Like it's not casket like shaped or anything, but like it is about 2 meters by a meter. It's pretty big.
Okay. I like knock gingerly, like on the lid. And like, assuming I get no response, I'll go and find. I'm sure there's like a crowbar around here somewhere. I don't strictly have one, but I'm sure someone does, or like one of the builders has left one somewhere. But yeah, I'll get a crowbar to open the thing up with.
Sure. Yeah, you see on the crate, you see written Black Forest deliveries.
Oh, nice.
And
That's what I like.
We ordered cake.
Black Forest Gatto.
yeah, and as you open it up, you see a few smaller like boxes and like 3 barrels, and on top of one of the barrels is a little card that says to max voltage.
Okay. Like it says to max voltage, and on that's all it says on the card, or like it needs to be opened up to.
Yeah, it needs to be opened.
Okay, I'll open it up. I'll read his mail.
Okay.
You invested for that.
I'll give you what it says in a PM, and
Nice.
you see on the barrels is like a logo of like a kraken with like a ship being torn in half. And
Last night.
Calamari, I like it.
you hear you don't hear, but you smell a variety of senses, right, as you open it up. Let me just quickly. 1 sec. Okay, there we go. And you are Chris.
I am. Hey Tom, looks like you got another 21 days to save up your money for Cyberpunk.
Why did they move it?
Yeah, he moved it back again to 10th December.
Lol.
You think he'll be out before Christmas?
I put it in Discord because I'm an asshole.
That's cool. I had that open and ready.
Where'd you see that? Sounds Steam updated it. I guess.
Also, gaming. All your gaming.
Okay, yeah, like okay, I just fold that up and put it on like the side on the counter or something, and then begin investigating the contents of the. I won't open up the barrel. Well, if I like rock a barrel slightly, does it seem to have liquid inside? Is it like slosh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
slosh.
I ignore those. I'll open the boxes and see what's in those instead.
Okay. You see on the boxes is like a symbol of like a wine bottle with a monocle on it.
Okay.
You see one of the boxes holds 3 bottles of like a wine bottle with like a bright purple liquid in it. And on it is like a label that says Tree Walker's Wine. And the other box holds 5 bottles with like a lighter, like reddish brown, and that has a like a label that says Adventurous Tale.
Nice. On a practical note, is there any kind of like mechanism for getting barrels and stuff into the cellar? About like a winch above the trapdoor or something?
No, not currently.
Not currently. Okay, in that case, I'll just move it all to the pantry for now.
Okay.
And make a note to mention that to the builders next time I see them, like, you know, if they could possibly
Shitty wizard.
add something in.
From what you could tell...
Oh yeah, I need the floating disc, don't I? Like Tenzin's floating disc, that would be great.
The builders, or like Clifton Halfrock last time you saw him, seemed to be pretty much insinuating that he was done.
Okay. Oh wow, like we got all our furniture and stuff, and like... Or is that not them? They were just fixing
Yeah,
the
no,
place up?
they were just the masonry guild, so they fix out the outside of the outside walls pretty much, like the brick.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the cellar walls as well.
Right. Yeah, they bashed down one of our cellar walls. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily a problem. I'll find it. I'll figure that out in the future. I'm sure there's plenty of space in the pantry for it now. It's a pretty big pantry.
Do you have bigger problems?
Yeah. So I'll probably just move the whole crate in there, like shoving it across the floor.
Sure.
And then I'll head out and do my shopping.
Squidly is like behind the bar, and he's like trying to hop from one bar stool to another. And as you're like shoving these crates, like, ooh, mister, I was promised a drink. Could I have one of those?
Kind of look at the crate. Is there anything in there that's like weak alcohol, like an ale or something, like that might be remotely acceptable for a child?
Give me an intelligence check to see if you like know
Smart boy,
these drinks.
Kids take tabs of.
Apparently, a disadvantage check. I mean, mostly it's like if there's anything that's like not a wine, basically, or if it's all just like spirits and wine.
Yeah, the Adventurer's Tale is like a cider.
Nice.
So it's mostly to get the tongue flowing, but it's not that heavy.
Okay. Shrug. And was that in a barrel or was that in a bottle?
That was one of the bottles.
One of the bottles, great.
We find this clear liquid. Clear looks like.
I'll pop one of the pop at the top of the thing. Get like a couple of like wooden. I assume you got like some wooden mugs around. I actually have no idea what we do and don't have. Do we even have anything like serve drinks in at the moment? We had a bucket earlier.
We should have wooden mugs, right? Because the ghost was cleaning them.
Yeah.
Cool.
They were in a bad shape, but yeah, they appear to have been like rusted or like they have been cleaned up to the point that.
All right. I'll run them under the pump for a couple of times and just tip them out just to make sure.
I won't clean them.
Yeah, the plumbing hasn't been fixed yet, so the water that you're getting isn't great.
You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. He drinks this stuff every day. It'll be okay. But yeah, I just swill it, rinse it out. I just want to have like any actual like solid sediment or anything in there. And then I'll pour like a little bit in one, and then pour like a full one for myself, and hand him the little bit, and I say, "Try that."
Okay, yeah, he takes a small sip. His eyes go wide, or like at the sweet taste of this cider, and he keeps drinking. And
I just poured him like a little taste, a little bit in the bottom.
Yeah. After like another big gulp, he's like, "Wow, I like it."
Yeah, all right. I just like, I grew up in Elven lands. Like, I was probably drinking wine when I was like 5 or whatever. So I was just like, whatever. I just pour him out like
human, 55.
I just pour him out like half a mug. I don't want to like, give him like a whole pint or anything, but like enough to, if he's thirsty, it's going to quench him.
Yeah, he did have a bit of like rosy cheeks and stuff, but okay.
And then I'll drink mine as I'm moving the crater, the now slightly lighter crater.
Genius.
I'll say, Mordai, you. What do you want to do as you like awake in the like a side room of the Emerald Enclave? The
chained to the wall
that you spent the night with doesn't seem to be there anymore.
Wow.
Oh, even double nat 20s couldn't keep her around. She probably had work, man. I wouldn't take it too personally.
No, I just like. Just try to stretch a bit, just like grab my clothes.
Okay.
It's such an embarrassing night after, but you have to wear like the costume or whatever on the way home. It's like after house.
He didn't have a costume.
Didn't have a costume.
He had a mask.
No, not a problem.
No,
he didn't have anything.
Did Mordai not have a mask? Oh,
No. It was I was the one with only a mask.
Dude, it's a fucking pandemic. Wear a mask, Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Not in D&D. Actually, this probably.
As you
someplace.
As you like rise, you see a little note on like the cushion next to you.
What does the note say?
It says, if you want to meet up again, meet me at let's see, interactive map, Black Wagon Alley, and then the name of an inn.
Okay.
So I'll give you the name of the inn, but and it just says a little X.
Okay.
Okay.
I take the notes. Take the notes.
Take the note with you.
Notes, yeah. I'm just kind of dress up and just just like just
Strut out.
Trot out. Yeah, perfect. That's the words. Just trot out. Just like leave. Like no
Okay.
strangers. Just leave as if that's the exact thing to do.
Yeah, you see a few raised eyes, eyebrows, and you do come across like one of the people working here are like busy scrubbing like blood of the floor, as you're like heading downstairs, but otherwise no one stops you, and yeah, you head outside to a sunny morning.
Nice.
Do you just want to head back to Trollskull, or what do you want to do something else?
Pretty much. I'm just gonna head back.
Sure.
That's cool.
Be about an hour.
Nice casual walk down the street.
I think you're
that
gonna walk?
strut.
Yeah.
He's got that strut in his step, you know.
Strutting the whole way back.
A little bit of wiggle in the
Actually,
hips.
where was that
It's,
party again?
Spider-Man 3 or whatever. Whatever Spider-Man is.
So, what?
The party.
Where was the party again?
The party was in the
Far away?
southern world.
Yeah, it's in Emerald Enclave.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's,
So it's like
convenient
around
bar.
here.
It's a little.
You're not on that map though, Jacko.
Yeah, I'm not on the map. Oops.
It's a little walk. It's a little walk.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna walk it, it's like almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Uber exists.
Which-
though.
I'll start walking, for a bit, but I was like, okay, this is gonna take too long, and then get
He's
it.
tired of strutting. Give me a
Yeah.
cab.
Sure.
Where was it?
Um,
Oh yeah.
it's like around here.
Right. Yeah, right.
A little
Jack,
bit
get rid
higher.
of these playing cards, I beg you.
I don't know how.
If you click on the deck, there should be a way to like recall all cards or something.
Deck? Where's the deck?
Did you not show like the deck was showing in the bottom right earlier? I don't know if you've like
Oh,
hidden
there.
it now.
I mean, I put it on. Like,
Recall?
Yeah, we cool.
Recall all.
They're here.
Yeah. Give it a
And now we draw them all. Ah, it's gone.
450. 2050 2-card pickup.
It's my favorite
Alright,
game.
so yeah, that makes sense. Mordai, you get back about the same time as Max wakes up. It's about like 10:30 at this point.
Crack my neck. I smell the pancakes. Oh, let me at them. I walk downstairs.
I guess I'm allowed in the kitchen.
I would just be downstairs. I would just like sit there.
Better be cooking.
Yeah, over here
Yeah.
by the flamey thing that I think Jet got locked in one time.
I consider
Yeah,
dropping.
that smells well.
Yeah, I kind of like
What
shove
are you
it.
making?
Ah,
Kinda-
some not particularly proficient pancakes, I'm afraid. Here, you can have the first one. First one's always the worst, Mordai. Here you go.
Oh, smells alright.
Yeah, I'm sure it smells good.
Oh shit! I kind of trip over the crate in the pantry. Like,
Oh yeah, there's a letter out there for you.
What is this? There's a letter
Something
for
from
me?
Mert, I think.
Wait, oh, I see it. Alright.
Yeah.
Read the letter, Jacko.
Okay. I just in case you don't. It's not that big a deal, but I'll give you here.
What do you need, Jack? All these secrets.
What? No. Oh, that's sweet, man. That's fucking generous of him. There's some nice stuff in here. I kind of peek in. There's some nice stuff in here, right, Jacko?
You make an intelligence check.
Honest, your
I'll
intelligence.
say with advantage.
One like
Yeah.
evidently missing bottle.
I'm a what's it called? A connoisseur.
Yeah, there's one like hole with like a
Yeah,
little.
one of the 6-packs has been downgraded to a 5-pack.
Connoisseur, Jacko. I told you.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, you recognize all of these. The barrels are called Kraken's Revenge, which is like an ale, like above average ale that is often served in taverns. You know that the like light brownish are called Adventure Stale. They're like a cider, but it's actually pretty heavy. They're often drunk by adventurers around campfires and stuff to forget about the heavy day and get the mood up. And then you have the Tree Walker's Wine. This is a bright purple wine that you have 3 bottles of, and that Yeah, it's like you know that this is made by the elves, like deep within the forests. You can't make the fruits that, or you can't like farm the fruits that is made out of this wine. That the fruit has to like grow in the wild, and deep within the forest on like specific trees, they gather them and make wine out of this. So it's pretty expensive.
So there's 3 bottles of that, 2 barrels of the Kraken's Revenge, and how many bottles of the Adventurer's Brewer left?
I'll
Yeah, sure.
I'll just give you these numbers.
But it's missing 1 bottle of Adventurer's.
Yeah. Well, that one has been touched like a few glasses, and it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
It's
a
like
glass
10.
and a half being poured out.
So I'm kind of like, dude, this is these nice drinks, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I guess like slightly more than a glass and a half because I've got it over here as I'm like finishing my like I'm cooking and drinking at the same time, you know, like.
I might have glass ad.
Yeah, it's come on, man.
A little strong though for cider, but you know, I guess it's only morning.
You don't say. I should
Oh,
again.
man.
A little. Hey,
It smells
Hey,
real nice.
who said that? Wait, what the fuck?
Squidly just like sitting on one of the bar stools, like
Like spinning slowly, like.
reaching the top of the bar as he's sitting on a stool.
Oh, what up,
Okay.
kid? How's it going?
What up?
What up?
Yeah, it could be better.
Oh yeah, something the matter? I go over and like clean a glass, like I'm the bartender. He's telling me about a day.
Yeah, he's looking into his mug and says, things have been real sad since Jenks died. I don't know. I'm trying to take care of that, but
Yeah, you're right, man. That fucking sucked. Yeah, I remember. You getting on alright, you know?
yeah, I mean, it's warm place to sleep.
Yeah. Where you sleeping?
He just points a finger up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's warm enough. Can I get you another?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. I pour him another out of care. It's kind
Okay,
of
you notice
one
his eyelids are just like half like falling down, and then
They the adventurers drink this to, forget about their worries. So it sounds like it'll be great for you, kid.
That'll make me stronger.
It'll make you forget, yeah.
Okay.
Pour another glass, and I'm like, maybe save it out also.
One slowly being turned into a
I
monk.
give
other
the kid
into alcohol.
a pancake.
Oh, lucky kid.
Yes, he takes a tentative bite,
You're the
like
first one I'd
he
see
just
this.
holds it in both hands. And wow, it's warm. It's been a while since I've had something warm to eat.
So, how was your night, Mordai?
Well, nothing special. Nothing unusual for me.
Of course. Yeah.
Did you slay any bad guys?
Oh, he slayed some.
So many.
They're like call from the kitchen. Does your ass hurt?
Someone got quite the pounding.
Is he walking straight, Max?
Hey, wisecracker, bring another batch of pancakes out.
Yeah, okay. Like, at this point, I'm just like cooking. Yeah, I'm cooking batches. So I like come out with a plate with like 5 pancakes on it and just like put them on the bar for like everyone. And then like grab one for myself. They're like there's no like toppings, or maybe there's like some butter or something on them, but like they're very like kind of edible by hand or whatever. Like.
Yeah, like small. You're real cowards if they hit you in the butt.
Cook.
I want to interrupt Squiddy, Mordai. Sorry, what was that, Squiddy? What's your name, mate?
Squiddly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if an enemy hits you in the butt, they're real cowards.
Exactly.
Do that.
There were no cowards this time
Coward.
around.
Mordai, it's on the hell of a cow.
It's true. We fought a real coward yesterday.
Sitting it from behind,
Ran away in the middle of the fight. He did, Squidly. Never run away in the middle of. Wait. Well, I mean, I'm thinking about the advice I'm giving this kid, and I'm like, run away if it's dangerous.
Only run away
He climbs up on the stool, and he's trying to balance himself. He's having a bit of trouble.
Okay, I move around, so I'm like ready to like stop
He's
him
got
from
to learn, mate.
cracking his head open.
He says, "Well, you show me."
He's talking to Mordai, right?
Yeah.
Show you what?
your skills from last night. I wanna see.
I can show you some skills, but not the ones from last night.
Oh,
Too violent, you know. It's PG-13.
I'm used to
I'm not that good of a sword. You know? Like he says, the others can probably confirm. But
Oh yeah, if you want to learn how to give people close shaves, he's your man.
I could show you some basics, you know.
that'd be great.
And you
Yeah.
And like at this point, like as his
But
eyes
just-
widen, like he falls backwards on the stone, like falls to the
Yeah.
ground.
I like catch him, Jack. I was here ready for that.
Okay, sure. You had a ready action.
Like, just gently lower him to his feet on the ground, not back on the stool.
That's great. Like, what time were we gonna get our sentence again today? It was like noon. Right?
Midday, I heard.
Alright. Last couple battles, beat them nice. You gonna stay here for this one more day, or have a little run off again?
Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah.
Nice. I'm
Okay,
sure
you know,
that-
kid. Let's get your lessons in before whatever happens later. You never know.
He like starts running up the stairs, then like looking at the sword that he left at the bar. Oh wait, where are you going?
Here.
Oh.
Like,
You'll
he has
learn-
a sword. What kind of sword is he? Like,
You'll learn, kid.
I got like a wooden play sword.
Fighting in the bar, it's gonna happen most of the time. It's a good place to learn.
do we have any other like wooden swords? Like look at the other.
A broom.
You can just, I mean, mine's got a scabbard. You can use that.
Sure.
So I just like toss in my rapier with like, you know, like it's still in its scabbard.
Okay.
Pull it out. Put the sword back on the bar, and then I don't know. Just do some fucking like. You know, you pay. When someone comes at you like this, you do this. You know.
Yeah, sure. I'm imagining like Boromir teaching the hobbits.
Sure. Fair enough. Perfect.
The Hobbits have got pretty good tank, you know.
Except this hobbit is kind of drunk and
I thought you had like a bow though, man. I remember seeing you had, like a cool little bow and arrow. You don't want to learn how to use that?
I do. But well, first I wanna be good enough with this, so I can protect Ned if I need to. And then, you know, the bow. I don't know. Should I? Do you think the bow is better?
You know,
If they come in close, you know, with the bow, it's not a good place to be. You know. So when I got to use a sword, it's very.
but if they're far away, sword's pretty bad though. Kind of vice versa.
Yes, but if they're far away and trying to attack you, you can run away.
Sure, but what if he wants to hunt down?
I don't run.
Jenks, you know.
I think he should probably learn both.
Learn both, kid. You got loads of free
I
time,
can't
right?
teach
Go
you
do
with
shit, right?
Never really used the bow. I don't know if any of these guys did. So.
Nah, but if you ever want to learn how to play the lute, I'm your guy.
That doesn't seem very useful.
Then you can use the magical energy of music to blow shit up.
Not everyone can do
Oh,
that.
shut up.
Everyone,
Not everyone.
everyone can learn it, dude. Also, you can like, you know, I mean, it's random magic shit. You can either be like one of these boring wizards like Maven and just like read books, or you can fucking play dank ass music and just magic happens, man.
What if I learn everything?
It's called multi-classing. It's a bad idea.
Eventually, you'll be kind of strong, but like, you know, have you ever heard the saying, "Jack of all trades, master of none"? It's one of my class features.
Yeah, if you want to be a jack of all trades, just be a bard.
But usually it's better to be master of like one thing. You're really good at it, like really good.
Oh yeah, Mordai, what are you really good at?
You should have seen last night.
Hey!
Closer to that is sword fighting, apparently.
Apparently, you're really good
Hey,
at
well, kid, what do you enjoy, man? What do you like? How do you like fighting?
Well, yeah, I guess, you know, standing on a roof and then hitting someone with an arrow.
Dude, do what you enjoy, man. Life's too short to waste time sword fighting when you got people.
I'm pretty good at shooting the bow. I'm just not very good at getting on top of a roof.
Oh.
No
Dude,
strength
dude.
score. Let's welcome to our entire party. You're a perfect recruit.
Okay, like once per day, you know, like you know, if you really need to get to the roof at some point, and I'm not doing anything else, I will help you. once per day, but I'm not helping you come back down.
Dude, that's easier to get down.
Well, you can't just leave children on roofs.
No, it's okay. I'll just jump.
Exactly, kid. You know, yesterday I jumped from the balcony. Barely any broken bones.
Just don't jump from like the top of the roof down to the street. You know, just like step by step. You know.
Sure.
You're like a weird dude like Mordai, right? Aren't you guys like just like magic though?
Oh, you mean this? And he like points out one of his horns.
Yeah, and you know you're bright fucking red.
Give him a smack, Max. See if he explodes.
Like, anyone ever push a bit too hard and like flames fucking come out of nowhere?
Oh, wait, yeah, that did happen one time.
Dude.
But at first, I thought I was the one who did that to Jenks, but
No.
I couldn't do that.
Unlikely.
Very unlikely.
It'd be weird if that happened to happen at the same moment as the fireball got him, you know.
But like, dude, see, then like, even if you want to get good at sword, if you're good at bow and they get too close, you just fucking blow up, right? And then they're fucked.
Blow yourself up.
The hard thing about shooting a bow is it's hard with one eye.
Dude, you should get a new eye.
Can you give me a new eye?
Shrug, maybe one day. I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
Dude, but think about it.
There's magic for it, right?
Yeah, but like,
Very confusing. I thought adults were supposed to make sense.
dude, I'm like 18, man.
Yeah, you're old.
How old are you, kid?
19, like like
Isn't
not that
Aging. How do they work? He might be older.
normally. Just normally.
I'll
Like man, adults come in different varieties. You know, you have the really old ones; they know the most. You know, we're the really young adults. We don't know shit yet.
I know a fair amount.
Yeah, Raven's like
You're a
8.
nerd.
Raven, how old are you?
Like 21, something like that.
What?
That's already almost old.
Mid 20s.
Oh,
I'm 24.
You're
I'm
only a
24.
fucking half-blood like me. I always forget your ears are so much more pointy.
Yeah, well, it's from growing up in a forest, I guess.
Yeah, man. Anyway, kid, dude, what do you do during your life? You don't do shit, right? You're like homeless, yeah?
Well, I steal food, or no, I take food.
I don't give a shit if you steal food. It's fine.
Yes, this is might as
Yeah, I
well.
steal food. I'm pretty good at that. I
Dude, well, you know the hiding when you steal
we
food?
play. We follow people. We learn about them.
Who did you follow?
People that are interesting.
Anyone interesting around here?
You guys.
Oh, you follow us, right?
There's
Dude,
other
like-
people too.
If you're good at like hiding and following and stealing shit, you know, then like, well, it'd be pretty good with a bow, because then you can hide right in the shadows and shoot them when they don't see you. You ever shot some squiddy?
Yeah, but the arrows I have, they're not very sharp.
Oh, dude, arrows are easy to make, man. Way easier than a sword, you know. If you want to get some arrows, way easier.
You know, it's usually just.
Tell you what, kid. When you think you're ready, just like shoot someone who's a bad guy, and then like that'll teach you if you want to be like what do you think you're better at, you know? You see plenty of bad dudes, right? If you're hiding around.
Okay, I will. And he starts running upstairs.
Good, you're a hero, my friend.
Wait, Squidly, there's no one bad up there. You're not. Where are you going?
Yeah, isn't Jet up there?
And what a weird kid.
I'm a shrug. I'm like, I mean, his friend just got blown up in front of him. He's probably going to lash out in some way.
Hey, chill
Yeah.
out. Considering that.
Yeah.
Alright, alright, what do I want to do with my last couple hours freedom? Oh, I was gonna ask you guys, like, so you'd be cool with just getting like arrested as long as it's not too intense, yeah? We're gonna just be like, alright guys, I'll do whatever you say.
I don't see we have too much of a choice at this point.
If they're like, we're gonna kill
They know well bad. Just hide out.
Well, I mean, if the sentence is death, then obviously, you know, if we're dying either way, we may as well
Okay,
fight
what
back
if
and
the-
try and escape.
What if the sentence is like life sentence in prison? We're gonna do
Yeah, no, then I'm out of here.
Then you're out of here? Okay.
Out of the
What,
city. Off we
that's
go.
what I'm saying. Like, what are we willing to like? Are we willing to take a week in jail? That's what I
Yeah. I'll take a month.
Take a month. Yeah, I don't know if I'm willing to take a fucking year in
A
prison.
lot of
man.
things can happen in a month. I don't like that.
I shrug.
Well-
I'm like, month
And you
doesn't
never,
matter.
Yeah.
you never know what they can try to pin on you once they're in there. You know, it's like
Speaking from experience, Mordai.
A ton of guys in prison.
seen
right?
people go in. Yeah, I've seen people go in, not come back. You know, when they were supposed to.
Yeah,
Max, what's your armor class?
it's 80.
18 or 80?
It's
It
not.
says 16 right here on my notes.
It's only because I'm wielding my reloot actually, so it's actually 15. Squiddy, you shot me.
Yeah, you see he's quickly like standing in the entrance of the room, and you just feel like at the back of your neck, like puke, like an arrow, like blink off.
Nice shot, Squidly. If that was a sharp arrow, that would have killed him.
Yeah, dude, that was good.
Right in the neck, huh?
Max the bad guy? Is Max the bad guy?
He's a relatively
Yeah.
bad guy.
Not as
Yeah.
nice as the others.
What do you mean, dude? I gave you cider.
Oh, that's yours? I thought it was his. And he points
Ah,
at
man, it's mine.
It's all of ours.
Well, no, my name was on the card, and it said it was payment for my work last night. But sure, it's all of ours, I guess. I feel like it's a communist.
I don't think you did all the work. You know? I remember having to come in and save you guys. You know?
Literally said thanks for the music. What do you mean it wasn't me?
That was
right,
the
whatever.
music, not the fight. Whatever.
It's at least a little bit mine. I made Sparks shoot out of your instrument at one point.
You
know.
did, alright. Yeah, you took some of my drink without me being there, so I think we're fair, dude.
What am I supposed to do if you're sleeping in? Anyway, look, Squidly. There's something more important than all this shit. None of these guys are going to teach you the right lesson.
Oh god, no.
Come
He's
here.
gonna make big bucks. Ugh.
I bring him I get him to get his sword, and I bring him out to the middle of the room, and I'll say, now there's one thing these idiots won't teach you, and it's because there's something they're not very good at. It's that the most important part of a fight isn't hitting your opponent, it's not getting hit yourself, okay? That's the key. Now, pick up your wooden sword and let's see what you got. And I take like the dodge action in front of him.
Okay. Yeah, he takes like a pose of like, you know, one hand on his hip and the other one like outstretched, as if it's some sort of like stance or something. And then he like lunges out, like. Yeah, let's see.
Please.
Come on, fucking double.
I mean, it's only 15 AC at the moment. I got no mage armor, I got no blade song. So like, he's got like good odds. Okay, so like for a little bit, I'll give him extra attacks as well. I'll like move away, like to provoke attacks of opportunity if we were actually in initiative or whatever. Like I'll move around a bit, do some footwork, like let him have like a few.
He's clearly
Yeah,
He's clear.
It's really bad. Though.
Wow.
and okay,
over his own feet. He's like he's excited, but also
Yeah.
the alcohol's catching up.
yeah. It's like after a few swings, I'll say, you see what I mean? It doesn't matter how much I'm not hurting you. As long as I'm not getting hit, if I just hit you once, twice, 3 times, a little bit of damage, you're going to go down eventually. So that's the key. Focus on not getting hit, then practice hitting the other person.
We'll say, like, people always gonna get a lucky strike, though, as, you know, Raven or
And I boomed.
Exactly. You dodge and then you strike.
But
and yeah.
be careful who you're dodging against. If they're fucking magic user like Raven or me, it's hard to dodge magic, man. It's fucking...
Yeah, probably don't take on a powerful magic user in your first fight. But if you get in a fight on the street with another kid, that's your first port of call. Dodge and then strike back.
If only I could write. This is hurting my head.
It's hurting you dodge and strike back, it's hurting your head.
Well, there's also the magic thing, and then remembering to
Ah,
boom them if they do hit.
Forget about magic. Forget about magic.
I'm up the roof.
Wait,
Have another pancake, kid. I hand him another pancake. Soak some of that up in your tummy.
How are you cooking those while being in here?
Well, I brought in like a stack of 5. I don't know if those are all gone. I'll go like cook some
Oh,
more.
yeah, you
Or
don't...
like, put it in.
Assuming I got okay, I'll go back and like okay, wait here, kid. I'll go cook you some more.
I'm
cook some more
expecting it
breakfast.
to have gotten rowdy enough for Jetta.
Ah, yeah, sure. Okay, so you guys are there looking after him. I'll go back in the kitchen, cook up some more food.
Okay. While he's waiting, you see Squilly's head like fall down on the bar, and like he's like,
Look at that. He's tired. It's been a long day. A lot of fighting. Excuse me. Wait, Jet, you're here?
Yeah, it's seems like everyone was here.
Yep. Yep. Just waiting for a sentence, you know? It's good times. Kind of like. Did he say he's still in the bar stool?
Yeah,
Alright, that's fine then.
leaning on the bar. Did you bring that down with you?
Yeah,
or-
I would bring that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of like standing behind you, but
I'll like if there's
Suddenly,
breakfast with pancakes and stuff, I'll
2 more for
I'll
breakfast.
signal her for yeah, I'll signal for a chair and like give her some food.
yeah, she as she is consuming the pancake, you see the first time she's actually smiled, and
You
like
know who doesn't talk here?
she nods,
Do you have a tongue?
shakes her head.
Did you eat the pancakes? Alright. Good.
Take a big gulp.
Yeah. Chew your food though, you know?
I'll just bring out some batter, just like in a
Yeah.
mug.
She shows her teeth, pointing to that.
Okay, oh yeah, I guess. Those are teeth.
A bit yellow. But... Okay, so more pancakes are being made. Anyone else want to do anything, or are you awaiting your sentence?
Essentially awaiting my sentence. Yeah.
Well, okay. How late in the morning is it by this point?
About around 11.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That was a plan originally. I think we were going to go and figure out what had happened to... I've got written down, who is Manchun, rescue Fenris Stormcastle. But,
What?
but
Who is Fenris
whatever. We don't...
Stormcastle?
He was the guy that potentially was kidnapped by Urstul Floxen before he came here. But I guess we'll go check that out when we're home free.
Play police and thieves. While I wait.
Police and thieves. I don't have that one ready.
Oh, you
I
bastard.
did add a few more, but not
You bastard. Don't have police and thieves.
that one. No.
That's what I play anyway. Let me see how good my performance is. Oh, I clicked a button for it. I made a macro for it actually. Boom. Okay. It's alright.
Not a great roll, but still a great
Yeah.
great score.
It's nice.
He's pretty good at performing.
It's my job, man. It's literally my job.
He has been doing a lot of it as well.
But yeah, just kind of chilling, just talking shit, you know. Like, hey, so Mordai, how you surviving the lockup, all that kind of crap. Did you find a bitch, right? Like, punch your shit out on the first day? I've seen the films. Plays, I mean, sorry.
Man, I don't know. I haven't never been arrested before.
Yeah, but you know a lot of people.
Try that. I mean, not that many.
Really? Crazy.
Well, we got at least 2 nights
try
in,
that.
so I can get all my hit
Try
dice back.
that, but then again, like I say, man, like you do stupid shit, they keep you in longer, man. You wanna
What's
go
that?
punch someone, they'll say assault to someone. Extra
Dude.
days, and it's not just like, whew,
Better safe
and
than
then for a year.
fucking city.
I like bring out more pancakes, and that's why you got to debate them, so it's self-defense.
Yeah, it's like it's just, fuck the police, man.
Do you think I get put in a fancy private jail if I'm a noble? That'd be sweet.
Probably.
It's actually highly possible.
That's how it works. You might have tennis courts and stuff.
Might you get like
Well,
homeless down or whatever they call it,
So there's an entire side campaign in the prison.
Like stand here. I bring out like the pancakes, stand here and eat them with the guys for a bit.
Yeah. I have a little bit more to cider, but I want to be completely in control of myself, obviously. But just so nice to finish the bottle, I guess. Oh, I will say if we do get arrested, do you reckon it's best to hide the what just in here, or do you reckon they'll search a place while we're in there?
Even if they don't search it, I feel like someone else.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Hide it in the altar, like the evil altar room.
Good idea. Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, it's not like that hard to find from the hole in the wall that it's they might not search it in the process of searching the manor.
You had something there, right? So you'll know if.
No,
if someone-
alarm only lasts about 8 hours or something.
Alright. I'll do that.
Know for the duration of the visit if we don't get jail time.
Alright, so yeah, Jack, I go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about the visit. Like, I don't think they're gonna search place on visits. Like, if we're actually invested. Alright, Jack, so I'll go upstairs. Well, no, I guess technically it would have been in I had the fake one in the hat and the real one in my clothes. Okay, yeah. So I guess I'm just wearing my clothes. So yeah, I'll just go there, put it in, and come back. Is there anything interesting as I go there, or just same old, same old?
Doesn't seem to have been disturbed.
Doesn't matter.
Cool. You head down there. Anything else?
I'll arm myself.
Okay. Yeah, you guys pass the time, finish your breakfasts. Do you like it's getting close to 12? Do you keep chat and or no chat? Keep Nat and Squiddly in the chat?
Many of the others like, now if they come and we see we're looking after 2 homeless kids, will they think we're good people or we're fucking weird people? People don't do that shit. Yeah, maybe they'll be
I
like,
don't know.
"Oh,
There's got to be a few homeless kids in the city, and probably some of them live in some place. Like,
yeah, all right. Well, kids,
I can't imagine it's a crime.
guards are gonna show up. So if like you have any sort of not very good relationship with the guards, maybe you should hop off.
And if we're not back for a while, you wouldn't mind sort of keeping an eye on this place for us, would you?
Yeah. Wait, Squid, you sleep? I jump on the table next to it. Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, guards are coming. You okay with guards?
No, I've thrown a few stones at some of them. They don't.
If you want to like scarf and then come back once they've gone, it might be a good idea.
Okay.
And we
But
might
if
be
we-
gone for a few days. So if you could,
Else comes here, you shoot them, okay, kid?
Shoot them. Got it.
what, anyone who's not a guard, I say to Max, like,
No, anyone who's not us, or a guard, or you don't recognize from the alley, like a stranger.
Okay.
But then
So we'll
shoot
take real good care of it.
the fuck out of there.
maybe just maybe don't shoot them. Maybe just keep an eye on who's coming and going, and tell us when we get back.
I follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, kid?
Yeah.
We're good at that. Okay.
Don't shoot.
Real sneaky though.
I'll
Yeah.
after do they like leave completely?
Yeah, he
again?
takes the hand of Nat, and Nat gives you like a quick look, Jed, but otherwise they head out and upstairs.
Okay. I'll like as they're on their way out, I'll guess, and try not to be rude to the ghost.
I told you. Yeah, and they now almost like excitedly run upstairs.
That's why always upstairs. No, I guess they don't want to leave completely. Alright. I look at the door and alright, guardy guard.
TikTok. Okay, yeah. As you await your doom, the clock strikes 12.
They were waiting outside.
You don't immediately see or hear anyone.
Man, so late. What's for lunch, Raven? More pancakes?
I could fry up some meat, I guess. I got some couple of steaks.
You want some steaks?
Bit of
Dude,
veg.
if we go to prison for a week, we better cook the meat before we get back.
What about the kids? Ah, whatever. Okay. Yeah,
So, whatever.
I'll go. Fry up a couple. I don't know if Jet eats meat. It strikes me as like maybe a weird vegetarian type, but
Jet would eat the meat.
yeah, cool.
Meat.
I'll fry up. I'll cook up some steaks for everyone. Like do some, steam some vegetables or whatever.
Medium rare, though, Raven.
Of course. Minute and a half on each side. Hot pan.
Oh, how
Wow, that's really rare.
steaks,
That
Like a-
depends on the thickness of the meat.
Sirloin. He's like minute and a half. It'll be alright.
Blue.
yeah.
Have it
Alright.
skin enough. You can thin enough. You can have like 40 seconds.
Dude,
Yeah,
It'll
Yeah,
just
that's
be
true. That's the French way. Blue meat, you just like heat it super hot, just like and it's done.
I've tried like Luis. I'm not a fan.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
You like steak tart up? Even that, I'm like,
I mean, I'll eat it. I'm not like I prefer like a nice medium rare steak, like.
Dude, and when I had the raw egg yolk, I'm not a fan of that. With it, like on top. I'm not about that life. So none of that, Raven, alright?
Okay. I'll come out with some nice medium rare steaks, and just like some steamed like beans or broccoli or something. Nothing too fancy. No, like roast potatoes or any of that shit that takes ages.
Okay,
Just meat
about
and
10
greens.
minutes into cooking the steaks,
I
you
mean,
hear a knock on the door.
Long done.
Yeah. Okay, as you're a few minutes into eating the steaks, the,
Over to the back door, just like I want to listen to what they say the sentence first, and then
Mm.
decide if I want to way of saying
Yeah,
it.
they won't have anyone at the back.
I've like chomped this down pretty quick because I was already eating mine as I like brought them through. So I like gulp, finish it, leave the vegetables, and go over and open the door.
yeah, you see the same sergeant that you met earlier.
What's his name again?
Sergeant
Crowley?
Seth
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Crumley.
Crumley. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll raise the hand with the fork and be like, "Oh, Crumley, excellent to see you again.
Good afternoon.
Come in, Sergeant.
Steak."
Ah, thank you. Ooh, steak. I don't know if you have. Do you know the sentence already, or
Nope.
why celebrating?
Oh, I hope it's a good
I'm
one.
pretty sure I have it right here. He holds out like a rolled up parchment.
Hey, give us the bad news.
Ah, is he just holding it out?
Not fast.
Then I take
Well,
it if he's just holding it out.
I'll read it out.
All right.
Well, save us
It's
the
the
trouble.
least I can do, you know. I mean, yeah, it's kind of.
You are sentenced to death
The least I can-
by hanging.
So steak.
Yeah. He like sits down and like at the table over here. Please. Oh yeah, but in the meantime, of course, I'm sure you're dying.
I'll bring him some steaks and vegetables.
Yeah, I'll come join him at the table, you know. If he's in there.
I'm sure you're dying to know the sentence that you got, you know,
Please don't use that word.
given to you by the magisters of Waterdeep. I am here in official capacity, so yeah, let's get the business out of the way first, shall we? He rolls out like the parchments. It's quite hefty, but you see him like reading through the first one. Yeah. Here we go. The magisters thought it fit to pass judgment on you individually because we are not entirely sure of the relations between you and how that all fits together. So, considering you've only recently met, it seems but fair. So, to the individual known, the tiefling known as Mordai Lawson, is he? Have you located him yet?
I like just lean over the bar and yank Mordai around the corner. Yeah, he's right here.
Making food in the kitchen, yeah.
Cook.
Oh, well, it's a real pleasure to meet you. Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Crumley.
Likewise, pleasure to meet you.
Right. I heard about your storied history with some gang affiliations, but we'll get to that maybe.
I'm not many gangs.
I'm not one to judge. The magisters are.
I like what's it them? They're talking crap.
I like shake my head very sussily at Crumley.
A clever joke then, I see. Anyways, the individual known as Mordai Lawson, for not having answered to the call of the watch, you are effectively wanted until the time of questioning. Eyewitnesses have confirmed you have entered Crowley Villa solitarily and have threatened the masters of the house. And for that, we will want you in for some questions, if you do not mind. But you do not like the type to resist, so yeah, that'll be great. To the individual known as Jet, hello, hello.
Very close to this.
You are cleared of all charges, so congratulations. That's always nice to hear. You have apprehended a known gang-affiliated criminal, and have not engaged in any other hostilities that we are aware of. So, great citizenship. Great job. That's what we come to expect and pride ourselves in Waterdeep.
I'll walk back and start eating again after hearing that.
So rude. Big mistake.
To the half-elf known as Willem of Neverwinter, you are also cleared of the charges of trespassing on private property and intimidating a nobleman. The steward of Blackstaff Tower has contacted Vajra Safar, and they have confirmed that you were on official Greyhand's business. So any further charges in this case will be laid against the tower itself.
I just nods like I expected that.
To the individual known as Max Voltage, hello, yeah.
Hey, man.
You, otherwise known as Marius Fellini, oh yeah.
Yeah, evil.
You are similarly cleared of the aforementioned charges, except for the assault and battery of a nobleman of Waterdeep. They are both with a fine of 500 gold pieces.
They're both? Okay, so 1,000 total?
1,000 total, yes. I mean, I have experience having patrolled in the dock world with the various extravagancies of rebellious noble men such as yourself. So, if you want, we could send a notice to Jonathan Fellini, for he is your legal guardian. But I do want to inform you that we received a notice this morning that Victorio Castellanter has offered to pay the entire sum.
Oh,
If
that's
you
awfully generous of him.
take that offer, yes.
Yeah, I would, but I mean, are you going to relay the message to him when you say that I offered?
Well, yes, we will relay that message and come to collect.
Yeah, could you do me a favor and let him know I greatly appreciate it, but I will pay him back before too long.
Pay him back for too long, yeah. I'll pass it along. That is right. I mean, it was a very, very kind gesture, of course.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't let such a thing go, you know. But,
So all in all, I'm here with good news. I mean, that is why you don't see too many, guards standing outside. I figured I could bring this message along. However, Mr. Mordai, I would want you to, come back with me to the barracks so we can ask you some further questions.
I mean, sure. But I'm certain these guys told you everything already. Not much I can add.
Yeah, we just want your side of the story and maybe about some other things as well.
What do you mean other things? Like I said, the gang affiliation was a stupid joke. Just because I'm a tiefling doesn't mean I'm affiliated with gangs.
I believe you. I believe you.
we don't need a shout for that. You can just tell it to the judge. It'll be fine.
Tell it to that ring of truth.
So, steak, Sergeant?
Steak.
Oh yes.
We
I
have-
already
oh,
gave him
like
like a
the-
plate of steak.
There's a
Okay.
department on the table. and
Sure,
they-
yeah, awesome.
It's got a wonderful shipment of supplies today. I don't feel I could interest you in a glass of adventurer's brew. A lovely little cider.
It's a bit early to, I'm still on duty until 6 p.m. And, I could do one glass if you don't tell anyone.
Oh, who would we tell? Who would we tell? I'll go over and like pour the glass in a bag. I'll pour
I mean,
myself.
I've got to say, handing out judgments usually doesn't go this well for me.
Most criminals are unlike us.
Well, I mean, you're not criminals in the eyes of the government, luckily.
You didn't make me pay 1,000 gold fine. What do you mean I'm not a criminal?
Well, that'll be in the records. But if you do pay the fine, your name will be cleared.
Oh, really? Lovely.
You will remain a citizen of Waterdeep.
Glad to hear it. I kind of, I pour myself in a glass of wine. I don't mind drinking so much now because we're not gonna have to fight for our lives. I'll kind of raise a glass. After I pour in one, and to democracy. No, not democracy. To justice. Yes.
To democracy.
Democracy. Yes.
I like after I've eaten and whatnot, and I would leave to buy some stuff. Or more specifically, I would buy lamp oil. How much does that cost?
You can go look it up. Yeah.
Look it up.
5.
I have 2 flasks of oil if you just need a bit, but if you're gonna actually go and buy a chunk, then go and buy it yourself.
I'm planning to buy a chunk.
Okay.
want to keep that lantern lit for 24 hours.
Yeah, the lantern will never run out.
I guess I'll just make like small talk for him until he finishes his meal, because it's a bit awkward if he just sits there while we just, like.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh fuck! What am I persuading? Advantage, right? I give you alcohol,
No, but there will be a hidden modifier.
Oh my god, you and your hidden modifiers.
What
I'm
edition
always
do you think you're playing?
finding like the throwing oil.
Oh my god.
Shit.
So persuasive.
Pity it had the hidden negative 28 modifier.
Okay, yeah, he's talking about like life as a sergeant of the City Watch. Not too much of interesting, but he does say, "Oh well, I mean, I'm sure maybe you've heard this already, but something really interesting happens.
I guess it's the same.
The day before last. This doesn't regularly occur, I assure you, but there was a bit of a prison break in the central prison of Waterdeep.
Oh wow! No, I hadn't heard about that. Did many escape?
No, only a few. It was, well, we think, and
Yeah.
don't tell too many people. But we think that it was an orchestrated prison break from someone very valuable, and only a few people managed to get out.
But the valuable person succeeded in escaping?
Who would be the
From what I hear, yes.
I don't suppose they would be a drow, would they?
I wouldn't know.
Mr. Floxen still in custody?
Oh yes. Oh, I completely forgot. Good that you bring it up. As part of the extension of the relationship between the Watch and the Blackstaff Tower, we wish to also give you the opportunity to question Mr. Floxen, should you so wish.
Excellent. Saves me having to make a formal request. I appreciate it greatly, Sergeant.
Who was that again? Sorry, it's been a busy.
The one who attacked us the other day.
That horrible man. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the one with known
Oh,
gang
I
affiliations.
I hate those kinds. Yeah, I mean, good luck tracking down them killers then.
No luck catching them swans then.
You got it. But if you ever need a bit of assistance from the Grey Hands, I'd be happy to help out personally.
Well, not everyone in the Watch takes as kindly to the goings on of the Grey Hands, but
That's fair. I know we have our troubled,
yeah, I should really recommend that the next time you see fit to investigate a noble family, however right you are, of course, there may be other channels to do so.
Yes, and we will of course follow the proper procedure next time.
We
Out of
appreciate the warning.
Have there been any charges or levied against Growlhunt?
I unfortunately cannot give you that information. That is still ongoing.
Okay, yes. In other words.
Well, fingers crossed. Whoever behind all the
Is the word.
city. Yeah.
Ah, the mum's in trouble, is she? I see.
And here is from.
We probably shouldn't keep you too long. But, thank you so much for delivering the sentence promptly, and I'm glad it wasn't anything more serious.
He takes one large bite of what is remaining of his steak, and while chewing, he says, "Well, on the one hand, I hope you don't get into any further trouble, but should that become a reality, I do look forward to seeing you again. It was lovely spending some.
While
some
he's
time.
saying goodbye to Max, I want to just because Mordai's sort of near me, so I lean across to Mordai. And sort of just in a, I think we got this across to Mordai earlier, but just in case he didn't get the full picture, I'll just, sort of hushed way, I'll say, they know everything except that we have the stone. So if you can, you'll probably be subjected to a zone of truth. If you can at all keep that quiet, that's the goal.
Fine. Should be able to.
So yeah, as we're saying our goodbye, I'll be like, oh, and hopefully we're gonna before too long. Open up properly. If you want to come by when you're off your shift, I'm sure we'll have at least one free drink for you.
Oh, well, you'll become very popular with the watch.
First one's free. Second.
Well, as you figured out, the barracks isn't actually that far. It's
Yeah, that's
only
true.
a couple of blocks, so yeah, I think I'll take you up on the invitation.
Wait.
But have a very pleasant day, and remain out of trouble and all that.
Right, off you go, Mordai.
Right, follow me, please, Mr. Lawson.
Sure thing.
He does like handcuffs. No, okay, I kind of cut off.
Okay, yeah, and Sergeant Crumley leads you out with Mordai, and on the other side of the street, you see parked some horses with trailing a carriage.
With a cage on the back.
I like to imagine just gallows outside on the end of
This
the.
is not like a city watch carriage. This appears to be just like a.
Uber.
He had to pay for the carriage. Like,
I can't wait to meet Tom's new character.
hopefully it got some strength.
Choose to answer
Strength
that
score.
Alright, oh yeah, I'd say we both kind of turn to Raven's like, he'll be alright, right? He's a big boy.
I shrug and I'll say he can look after himself. The only slight worry I have is that he won't have the same ability that we had being questioned all at the same time to deflect around the issue of where the stone ended up.
That's alright. I'm sure he's not that stupid. So,
I don't actually know right now where the stone is, so I can't.
did you say we had another busy quest log already?
Well, okay, let me tell you what I've got written down.
Yeah.
We've got to find the Neverending gold stash.
Right, that's a big one.
Got to
Yeah.
encourage Mordai towards Black. I mean, he's kind of turn me down, but I'll keep that on the list. We're in trouble for our assault. No, we're not.
What's that bad, Will?
The Castellantas, of course, to whom we are now in slightly more debt. Yeah, the nanny sold the twins to Asmodeus, and there's a 1 million gold ritual we got to, do to get it back, or investigate around that in general. But no leads on that right now. Figure out where the tunnel in the basement leads. Seems to hook up to the sewers, so we could poke around there
Check out today, yeah.
at some point in the future. The other one was to check on Fenris Stormcastle. I believe we had an address for him.
Yeah.
See if he has been, I think it was a shop or something. See if he has been kidnapped or not, and if he hasn't, ask why not. Possibly in connection with who Manshun is.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm going to take the Infernal Pyramid to a temple and see if anybody can tell me anything more about it.
Screaming you to get out, yeah, I see you.
Exactly. I mean, there's a bit of a side note to figure out who it was that seemed to be disguised as JB Nevercott at the opera. I didn't mention it to any of you yet, but I sent a note to Mert last night indicating my suspicion that it could have had something to do with the drow we fought, given that he seems to have a penchant for disguising himself.
Could you be bipolar,
Could be, but it's worth bearing in mind. And I've just added that we should seek vengeance on the great Growlhuns, quietly but forcefully at some point.
What are we feeling like today?
Fenris Stormcastle, go and see what happened to him.
Makes sense. You wanna... Should we wait for Mordai? And where did Jet fuck off to?
Where did Jet fuck off to? Is he underneath someone?
During
No,
during the
I would I don't know how far would a shop that sells oil even be?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
animal store, so
Oh, yeah. I remember offering the oil. So yeah, I say he's gone to pick up some oil, I think, for his lantern.
Alright, so I guess we can wait for him to get back and see if he's down.
And then we'll go. No idea how long more I might be. Could be months.
He'll come back, yeah. Alright, well, let's just wait for Jed and have a little mosey on down.
I love a mosey.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Oh no, he's buying oil. So he wants to bring it back here, I guess. Alright, I guess we can't really meet him along the way. Alright, well, I'm gonna go take a piss. Let me know when
Cool.
Jet's
I'm
back.
gonna go get another drink. Let me know when Jet's back.
And just back.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Bottle of ink, not statue, narrow but card. I guess equipping myself with the stuff I would take with me. Fireball necklace is not with me. And messenger bird, yes. And now I have 11 and or 10 and 3/4 of a bottle of oil.
Okay, yeah. And where do you want to stash it?
And I'm just gonna have it in my room essentially.
Okay, just take it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll because I have the lantern with me. I'll take the quarter, the third, the one that already have what do we say, 4 hours left on it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4.5.
4.5 hours. And that's the same. The oil, I looked it up, and it's the same. The same as the oil you throw. So it's just oil flasks.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Tommy
And it's
boy.
1 silver each. Improvised weapons. How did improvised weapons work again?
You try and hit without your proficiency modifier, and if you do hit, it's a 1d4, I think.
I'm here.
What are you talking about? Fire.
Oil is an improvised weapon.
Oh, it sucks.
It's like a roll. It's a ranged attack with your dex, I guess.
Why would oil do damage?
Burn and the
Splash.
burn.
As an action, you can splash the oil in the flask onto a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw it 20 feet, shattering an impact, make a rage attack, blah blah blah. Improvised weapon on hit, covered in oil. If the target takes any fire damage before the oil's dried after 1 minute, the target takes 5 fire damage from the burning oil. Also, you pour a flask of oil on the ground, covering 5 square feet.
I'm pretty sure throwing it by itself doesn't do damage.
No. Throwing what they say, it just covers them in oil.
Yeah.
And if it's on the ground, it burns for 2 rounds, doing 5 damage to any creature that enters or ends its turns there.
With 5 damage?
Yeah.
Dude, today I
Just
learned.
straight up. Yeah, straight up 5
I would
damage.
have always just done d6 and not even thought about it.
Interesting. Okay, but Mordai, you get taken to the barracks that you haven't actually visited yet. But it's only a short time, a few minutes, and then Crumley halts the carriage, steps out, says, "Well, follow me, please. Magister Blastwind is waiting for you."
Yep. Cool.
Okay. He walks you inside. Inside, it's a bit of a flurry of activity. You see various members of the City Watch. There's a bit of a huddle going on, and they appear to be getting some instructions. But he leads you towards the back door, into a slightly dark hallway, and then into a side door, which he opens the door and then stands outside of it and says, "Well, I said the same to your companions, but good luck, and just don't lie."
Thank you.
And probably
good one.
shouldn't have that frown on your face. That doesn't help, usually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just this resting bitch
Mine.
face. Don't call him out on it.
And then he nods
I'll be
towards you,
jolly.
and you head in, and you see a pretty simple office with a desk, and behind it is a familiar face. You see the stocky, short Barnabas Blastwind, the magistrate that you saw investigating the fireball, with the glasses, which means you have a hard time seeing his eyes, and he says, "Oh yes, Mordai, if you would please take a seat."
Good day to you too. Will do. Take a seat.
Now, my colleague has already questioned the rest of the residents of Trollskull Alley, or Trollskull Manor. My apologies. But we were unable to get hold of you yesterday. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I was not in when the others were visited and taken for the question here.
He nods. as well. Let us make this short. We already have most of the answers to the mystery of what happened at Growlhunt Villa. Are you aware and do you consent to the use of the zone of truth? That will mean you are unable to speak lies.
Yeah.
All right. You see him reach
Not like I
over
have
to
too much of a choice.
like a small journal, and you hear him mumble something, and you feel the effects of the zone of truth wash over you. Do you resist?
No, I let it.
You let it happen? Okay. He gives a nod and says, well then, if you please could describe in your own words your involvement in the activities that happened that day at Growlhunt Villa.
Well, I came there with the rest of us, but got us split off. Was feeling a bit under the weather. Didn't really enter anything until Jet came out with the person he apprehended, the person he knocked out on that was spying around. I just, I went with him, but didn't enter the building. Until I heard the commotion of my friends being threatened by the guards, upon which I entered, and then things kind of went south. But
They
I
went
didn't particularly.
south. Please elaborate.
It's fighting started. Like the guards started attacking us.
We have reports here that indicate that the guards that are employed by the Growlhunt family were not the ones who initiated the actual conflict. So you
Well,
disagree with this?
It depends on how you define conflict. If you talk about throwing the first punch, then it was the guards.
And what was your reasoning as a group for investigating this noble family?
If I'm fully honest, I was not paying that much attention to the ongoing happenings around this specific situation. That was mostly the other three. I was mostly kind of coming along because we've been working together for a little bit. It's going to be the backup.
I see. Did you, in your own, to the best of your capabilities, avoid said conflict?
Until I started getting smacked around, yes. But then I didn't participate much. It was quite quickly after the scuffle started, I ran off and left the building.
Yeah. He's nodding. Now, concerning the allegations that you are affiliated with the local gang called the Zentarim, are these true?
Well, that's a bit of a yes and no. If you want me to elaborate,
Please elaborate.
it is
Yes.
yes. Mostly I'm involved via, well, my father was a member. Many years ago.
What was his name?
Fuck, where's my backstory?
I don't know my father's
His name was Law. That's why his name is Lawson. You can't fucking tell.
Law. His name
Wait.
was Law Mordai. But don't ask how he got the last
Law.
name. Law Mordai.
Your name is Son of Law? You're cleared of all charges.
That's great. Mordai's named after his grandfather. His father was Law Mordaison, and it just kind of alternates generation to generation.
Genius.
That would be such a confusing, like, family
Hmm.
Like, imagine having like a wall like what is that family in Harry Potter?
The blacks.
The blacks.
Yeah, the blacks.
It's just
having-
like all
all of them.
Mordai Lawson, Lord Mordai Son, Mordai Lawson, Lord Mordai Son, up and down.
How's it going, Mordai? You found your father's name out yet?
And like right at the top of the
I
tree
don't
is
think I
like
made a name.
Asmodeus.
Make it up. Make it up.
Being
Morgan.
tieflings, you know, there's like Asmodeus right at the top of the
Yeah,
tree. You know,
yeah.
after
Oh, well, my parents are all tieflings. Come on. Pay attention.
Your parents weren't tieflings.
No, man.
that makes
Wow.
Give me a
sense.
second.
Tiefling skip generation? I thought it was an actual.
No, it's can be
It can
any
be,
time.
yeah,
Like it's
online,
like
yeah.
Can
fucking,
be?
fucking ASMR.
ASMR? That's like
No, it's not like ASMR.
Yeah. I would have blood of a devil sometime in the
No.
in your bloodline.
I mean, maybe.
Potentially. So I think it's definitely something that's like kind of open to the interpretation of the campaign. Like I don't think it's fixed one way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay, but you give the name of your father.
Yeah, I give him the name of my father. Yeah. Makes sense.
Lord Mordai Son.
And did his family association mean you were recruited into the gang?
Oh, but this is where the jokes gonna originate from. That I'm affiliated with gangs because my father used to be in one many years ago.
Have you had any involvement in the ongoing conflict in the streets between Zentrim and the Xanathar?
No, not apart from what we found out about that. Like
What would
with
that be?
that old man, it's been a while.
Floon Blagmar and
Floon, the
Raynon
Floon
Neverender are the names
stuff
you're looking
and-
for.
Yeah, the stuff with Floon and Raynar.
I see.
it's been days for the characters, but weeks for us.
Man,
So
it's
it's,
been
Yeah.
way too long. It's been
Dude,
too long.
this campaign's been going a while. I looked at like when the original stream date for like episode 1 was like 6 months ago.
Baby.
Yeah, man, like it's been going on for a long time. Jesus.
doesn't feel like it, but it's nice.
Yeah, no. Was that supposed to be a short one?
Yeah, at some point. Wait, I've lost this thread.
Changing the subject, you criminal.
It would have been kind of sad if there's been a short campaign. I've really enjoyed what we've done. Like it's only you said it was originally only like supposed to be 1 to 5, right? Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, you're definitely
I'm glad
getting
you
there.
stretched it.
But,
One more session, Chris. You're going to be level 5.
Maybe we're
It's just that we just go down this cellar tunnel, we find the vault.
That's There's just a bit in the PDF that's like no matter what happens after 6 months of playing, a builder comes in and finds the vault for them.
The vault's around somewhere. Anyway, stop avoiding the question.
okay, yeah. He continues. Do you have any relations or associations with the individuals known as Yagara Stonefist or Devil Starsoul?
Devil again.
Yes.
The most guilty I've ever heard.
Maybe.
I can't really dodge my way out of this one. Like it's.
You could answer it as not yes or no. You
Yes.
just elaborated.
Just like, okay. Let me just. That was me being like.
If you would please again. elaborate.
Yeah. Well, mostly just they were in the Yawning Port. Kind of known from there.
Okay, he remains quiet for a bit. Are you aware that Devil Starsong has escaped imprisonment?
Oh, you're so fucked. It was.
Now you can't say. Now you
No.
can't say no. No, that's technically a lie now because he told you it escaped.
Were you aware? Yeah, you're right. Were you aware?
Not until you told me. We did hear from
Oh my god, you're actually saying
about
that?
about
I'll dump the sergeant in it.
escape. You know. No, I didn't. Yeah. Interesting.
All right. The situation seems to be clear. I thank you for your time. Please remain within the city confines for the coming weeks. We may have need to call you back.
Okay.
Fucking snitch.
The yeah, you see Barnabas.
Send Sergeant Crumley in on your way out.
You also took a drink on
was,
working time and all.
yeah, you see Barnabas during this entire time has just been writing. The impossible to read, like the glasses are just like if you look into the eyes, you see just a reflection of yourself. And yeah, he doesn't look up and says, "You are free to go for now."
Thank you. Stand up and I'll leave.
Okay. Yeah, and as you do exit, you hear Crumley. And then you,
Such an
you see
asshole,
Crumley
Tom.
raises eyebrows. Hey.
Sorry. It's not the truth. My bad.
Look, really, it's on Crumley for telling someone who's like about to go into his
Yeah,
own
that's-
truth. You know, like,
Fair enough.
Not a smart play. Yeah.
Didn't tell him about the beer. Don't worry.
I was just too talkative. He
Oh,
couldn't
that wasn't
resist.
really the important part. But, well, you're still without handcuffs, so congratulations. And he like walks in.
I hope you will as well.
Hope to see you at the bar soon, Darren. You know. Give him
Uh,
out and I leave.
okay, you.
Just kind
yeah,
of
you-
post haste. You know, it's like get out of here as quick as possible before someone changes their mind. You know.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, and like a walk of about 10 minutes, you find yourself back at Trollskull Manor.
So, what are we doing while this is going on? Because
Yeah, I don't think
Oh yeah,
We-
you did,
we weren't waiting for-
we
we
were
weren't
planning
waiting.
to leave as soon as Jet was back, I think.
yeah.
Okay.
Depends if
Yeah,
Chad's
that would
back
return
me.
before Mordai for sure.
Alright, he left her.
Yeah. And he's just going, I think, really close to Biowall.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess, yeah, when Jet's like, alright, Jet, we think we're gonna go, see if we can find that guy who apparently was gonna be kidnapped and questioned about either us or the Bear Hunt, you know?
one that they seemingly visited before us.
Yeah, the Stormcastle dude. I don't know his name.
Well, then
You good with that?
may as well. Nothing specific to do. I'll one moment, and I'll walk upstairs. I'll grab my stuff. I left all my stuff upstairs, and
Mhm.
I'll also because I'm guessing Nat and
Yeah, you see
there.
Nat is sitting at the spot at the table that you like left her, and she's like putting her fingers between various like pages, like trying to like reference them, and like Squidly is like pulling on her shoulder. Come on, Nat, I'm bored. we should fight.
I'll essentially give her some. I won't press her to like do it in a specific time, but I'll give her some stuff that she can look over and do. I'll teach her essentially the basic of being a monk. It's
The basics of
Likely.
being a monk.
Dude, I've done this so many, like more times than I could count. Like some parents, like my kid's not sure if they want to start karate. Could you just like come round and do like two hours of like? I'm like, well, okay, but the 2 hours is mostly going to involve like learning how to stand still with your feet together and bow and stuff, right? Like this is how you begin. With it, there's not going to be a lot of punching
Yeah,
or kicking
it's-
going on, and if I like
Yeah, so I'll give her essentially some homework, and then I'll tell them that we'll be gone a bit, and I'll grab my stuff and leave.
Okay, and this is
I'll
homework
also
about, like,
I'll also
the-
tell Leaf to try to stop the kids if they attack someone. Yes, I just say it straight out in the air, like in my room,
Yeah.
And then I'll leave.
Sure. Like these basics of monk is more like this spiritual side, or
Yeah,
like a
it's
physical
it's
side?
it's gonna start. It starts just to like the spiritual, empty your mind kind of stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Yawn.
Yeah.
Cool. And see, even with that combined,
Sure, we didn't run on. It's on the same direction though.
Yeah,
Right? We didn't run
yeah,
into him on the road.
it is. Yeah, Mordai's heading east on the main road. You guys are heading west to go out. Yeah.
Perception. Do I spot him?
But like,
What if? Oh yeah, that doesn't beat his passive stealth. Easy. Yeah, you see the easy to spot image of Mordai.
Hey, criminal! See if he responds to that,
I do not.
Stop right there, criminals.
Oh, sorry, I mean Mordai. Hey, come over here.
As I guess. What?
We're gonna go check out that
It's
Storm
called-
Castle dude place. You arrested or you good to come with?
Perfect. Thank you.
Great,
Sergeant,
great.
Sergeant might be in trouble now, but yeah.
Whatever.
Let's go.
He's a
Also,
decent
interesting
adult.
thought, the person he told us escaped.
Sure.
Fancy ass dude. That was Davil. Davil escaped.
Oh, I thought it'd be so more important. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Me too.
Davil.
I mean, if they wait, is this? Sorry, you guys you're with us? I missed exactly what the
Yeah.
position.
Yeah. We
cool.
left and then we ran into more.
Sure. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, if they went to the trouble of dusting Davil out, maybe he's more important than we gave him credit for.
Yeah, but he was talking to Mordai, man.
It's true.
Yeah, man. I'm important.
Talk to us though.
Exactly.
but I'm not-
We're all
well,
important.
I think I had fucking been hanging out with you guys for like a week when he talked to us. Like, what do you mean important?
You're pretty important.
Whatever you say.
You spoke to a dragon, man.
Dude, but I thought it was gonna be that drow dude. We did speak to dragon. I forget we did that. I thought it was gonna be like the drow dude though, or someone real big, But I guess he'd probably not even.
but the drow isn't. He isn't caught, is he?
Nah, but I mean maybe he was caught, and then that's why he
fair
was
enough.
around now. But like I figured I don't know. Judging my look, I'm not sure if any of the fucking guards would ever be able to arrest him.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Quill Alley. Where was that again? Quill Alley.
Yeah, you can do a little investigating if you want.
Hey, taxi, take us to Quill Alley. That's my
Investigation complete.
Yeah, that works.
Nice.
With the added bonus of having to pay 5 copper.
Pay the man. Maybe.
I pay the man.
He brings you towards the trades wards.
Trains. Oh, I didn't realize there was a chains.
At the
The
trades ward.
train sword.
And yeah, Quill Alley is pretty close. It is around here.
Dude,
Oh, it's
trade,
next to
Oh,
Trades.
yeah, it's right next to Mordai's place. I remember.
Mordai's
Fucking
place.
and right next to this 5 of diamonds. Get it out of here.
Wait, sorry.
What do you still see?
No.
I don't
Oh, it's
see
very
it.
close to Mordai.
I don't see cards.
I see one
Wait.
5 of diamonds still on the map. I don't know why.
Crazy.
Hmm.
So Quill Alley's the one running up and down? Or is it this little side?
It's the it's the diagonal one like that.
Diagonal.
Dude,
Okay,
trades
yeah.
ward's such a weird shape. Look at this gerrymandered
I mean, they're
election
both-
bullshit.
They're both diagonal.
The one goes from left to right. You know,
Left to right? What do you mean from the front?
This one is probably the wide way. This is probably the wide way.
That's
Like,
not
this
how
hard thing.
roads work.
So it's this way, from left to right. The whole road's going from one way to another, Jacko. This road
Okay,
just
no,
goes right.
I do mean this way.
Yeah, okay, I figured. This road goes left to right. All
Yeah.
other roads are one-way roads, I guess. Alright.
Might not been the best way.
That's like what, a half an hour trip?
Yeah. A little bit more, but yeah.
Alright.
You guys arrive at Quill Alley, and yeah, the carriage drops you off and goes about his way.
How nice are the houses around this kind of Martin? Like, what are they like?
This is still the beginnings of the trades ward. On the northern side, it's close to the City of the Dead. The houses are a little bit more spread out. They are nice quality overall. Mostly merchants with the use of brick. Buildings that have stood there for a while.
Okay.
But yeah, it is getting quite busy. And you see, as you stand on the corner of the Quill Alley, you see your carriage heading off, and they almost run into a different one. But the different one, different carriages very like luxurious and extremely large, larger than most carriages you've seen around, and it's still pretty close to you, so you can see inside there is a figure leaning against the window. That appears to like first take notice of the carriage that almost crashes into them, and then towards you guys. This figure is wearing, you can't see a face. It's wearing like what appears to be like a metal helmet, but not like a standard like plate helmet, but one that is painted and completely white.
Buckethead.
And yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
Is that anything that, like, obviously we take notice because it's weird, but is it anything like that, like,
I've ever heard
we would
tales of a
recognize
white
or
knight,
heard of,
yeah.
or
if you want to try no roll history.
History, my favorite.
not mine?
My favorite.
I think I've rolled absolutely terrible history its entire game, other than the dragon coin thing.
Okay.
It's my dragon coin.
But only I know what it is. Okay, I told you guys. But
Anyone else? Okay. No. Then Max, you do recognize that you've heard, or you haven't seen it before necessarily, but you've heard tale of it at least. That this appears to be the visage of a masked lord of Waterdeep.
Oh, I kind of like it's like it popped. Like I tip my hat a little bit as it goes past. You know, if I recognize it, like it's a lord. But then once it pops, I can turn over and like, what the fuck would a masked lord be doing in a random fucking street like this? That's a bit out there.
the masked lord.
Yeah, that's that dude in the white helmet. That's what they wear.
Do they have any function in the city? Do I know what a masked
Yeah,
lord is?
dude, the masked lords it's like they make all the dealings. They're basically like the open law, but ones that actually matter. But that's untrue, Jacko.
From a certain point of view, it's true.
It's like the actual going on in the city. I'm pretty sure it's control. I mean, no one really knows what they do, but you know that it's kind of secret. But I think they pretty much get everything. They control everything, you know. Wait, do I know how many masked lords there are? I can't remember if you told us this at the beginning.
The number is
Unknown.
Purposely unknown. Yeah.
But there's only one open lord at a time, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, like, I don't know, but I don't know what the fuck they'd be doing here.
Well, we can think about that later. Let's go and see.
No, we need to figure out which house it is. Is there like anyone just walk around? You know, like a local looking dude.
Yeah, you see various workers and tradesmen walking about.
Go up to one, you know, and be like, "Excuse me, my good man. Maybe you could help me out. I'm looking for the abode of a man who goes by the name of Fenrir Stormcastle. I think he lives on the street, but I'm not sure which house this is."
Oh yes, Stormcastle. He's the bloke that is part of the Guild of Chandlers and Lamplighters.
Yeah, I needed some new candles.
The end of the street. Can't miss it. His house has a sign with his name on it.
Oh, great. Thanks, my man.
No problem. Man.
You too. What a nice guy. I had to mention others as we walk up.
He keeps on carrying his sack.
Does it have gold on it? Does it got like the dollar sign on the side of it? You know?
Are they crying children?
Alright, I guess we.
I run away with it too if I hadn't been asked a random question.
What a nice guy couldn't resist answer. Alright, I guess we walk on down to find his place.
Okay, yeah. Like down the street, around the end of the road, not like the last building, you see a house, 2 stories, in very boring brown cobble, but there is a plated metal sign next to the door that does say Stormcastle.
So
it has underneath the name, it has a symbol of a lantern with like a face
dude,
behind it, like almost like an illusion.
Dude, should have came here for your oil, man. Maybe you could buy it in bulk, it'd be cheaper.
I'll think about it if we find him here, and I'll walk up and I see if the door, like, it does seem like it's like a walk-in kind of store. I'm guessing.
No, it's
its private home, I
an
think.
actual area, not like an actual shop or anything.
Okay, I'll knock then.
Is this? You said this was the end of the alley. So did the end near the whatever the dead place is, or the other place? The city of the dead. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you knock.
Yeah.
After no immediate response, but after a few seconds, you're a grumble like behind the door. Oh, okay. And yeah, a few seconds later, the door opens. Not very wide, but enough that you can see a face behind it of a man in his 50s with various like lines on his face. Hair like brown hair, shaved at the sides, but very long at the back.
Mullet, huh?
He says, "Greetings. What do you want?"
I've already forget its name. Check out.
Fenner Stormcastle, a pleasure to meet you. It is you, I presume.
Indeed. And who are you?
Well, my name is Matt Ortid. These are my associates. We've recently come into possession of a new inn, and we're wondering if we could talk to you about creating some beautiful lighting displays for the interior.
Oh well, for that I can arrange a meeting at the guilds of lanterneers. I am currently at home ill.
Does he look ill?
Roll insight check.
No.
Or medicine if you prefer. So I cannot take appointments right now. Does he look ill?
As I roll deception.
He rolls constitution.
Oh, okay.
Well, he does look like very worn and tired. If he's ill, he's probably like exaggerating a bit, you think?
Yeah, not enough to get off work, you know. Okay, I kind of.
But in these times.
So there was like steps up to this door, right?
A few steps, like 2 stone steps.
And then there's like a little like landing, well, not landing, but a little stone like area before the actual doorway itself.
Yeah, enough for 2 people to stand on.
Okay, so is it me and Jet up there, and have Mordai and Raven, you're like at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, Jet was the one who knocked, and you pushed through right past, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Push my no, I'm standing next to Jack. You said there was room for 2 people.
Okay.
You know, he's got his name that looks awkward. Yeah, okay, and Mordai. Okay, so he says, I kind of wince a little bit when he says, like, I'm really sorry to hear you're ill, but I'm afraid this is very important business, and I believe we may need to talk to you about it urgently. I kind of give him like a little look.
Describe his look.
I'm like,
Oh, wait, sorry, I'm not on the...
I'm like, okay.
That is like an intimidating look, kind of. Like,
Intimidating.
He's like showing the grey hands.
I disagree a little
side
with
of his
intimidating,
head.
but I can do intimidating if you like.
Either, or persuasion. I'll give you persuasion as well.
Okay, nice. Oh, 15.
But you know.
You see, he's hesitating, but then he says, "Oh, fine, if we can make it short."
Oh, it will be as short as we can.
All right, come on in.
Great.
And he opens the door wider. It is a bit dark inside, which is kind of ironic because he seems to be a part of the what is it?
How strong is the stench of blood?
The Channers and Lamplighters Guild. No sign of blood necessarily. You see, the man itself appears to be like strong, but perhaps gone a little bit fat over the last couple of years. He's got a bit of a beer belly, he says, "Come on then," and he walks you into like what appears to be the living room of his house. 2 candles have been lit. The windows are closed, so there's no sunlight coming in right now. So, have a seat.
I kind of want to make sure I choose a seat between him and the door, Jacko.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, you can get the closest seat to the door.
Not like straight between it, but like he would, have to walk past me to get there. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you could like pretty easily cut him off, like where he
Yeah.
like bolt for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
sure.
and we all come in, right? Like he welcomes us all in, not just like
Yeah. Well, unless someone chooses to stay outside, which I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Mordai follows.
I'm looking a little distracted. Like Raven's got something on his mind because I've got something on my mind.
Okay.
All right. So as we take a seat, and I like wait for him to sit down. So
What is your
Fenris,
business?
what's that?
What is this business you're talking about?
Okay, now Fenris, you said you want to be really quick, so I'll get straight to the point. Don't care about the business, just a way to get inside. We know you were recently attacked by who we believe are members of a nefarious guild, and we would like to offer our protection.
Can I bring a new insight on this?
Okay, yeah, roll insight.
For me or for him?
Another 11.
There's a new insight.
And you roll deception, Max.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
You still, I can order 7 if you like, but I kind of mean it when I say we could help protect him.
No, well, he asks, a gang. I know nothing of a gang. What do you mean?
Well, we recently
He seems taken aback.
we recently got attacked by somebody, and during the fight, we managed to defend ourselves as we are quite capable individuals. And after it, we found a note that mentioned yourself.
Yeah,
this
real quick,
address.
Jacko, where was that note, by the way? I can't find it in Discord or
On
our
Floxen.
notes.
I've got it. He sent it to me. But
Okay.
I don't know if it went somewhere. I can copy and paste it in.
I think I remember having it originally.
Yeah, I think maybe it's somewhere. But this is. So so we found a note on their body which mentioned your name, this address, and that you were an associate of some meddlers in a thing called the Great Hunt. Now, obviously, I'd like to think the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and these people who apparently squeezed you for information we defeated, and we're unsure if they may come back or if there's more information there is to get out of you. So we like to, in return for maybe finding out what that was about, we could offer our protection.
I don't need protection, friend. Thanks for offering. I can defend myself. And I don't know of any gangs.
Does the name Manshoon mean anything to you?
Never heard of it.
No, I want to insight that.
Yeah, I want insight. Oh, I want insight the whole. I've never heard of such a gang.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like the same as I like how me and Jen both felt the same when we did our insight.
I'm distracted, you know.
Let's see. Max, you get a sense with the way he's being short about not knowing any gangs. That's telltale sign that
Yeah.
he has a bit of knowledge about gangs, maybe, but the name Manshun.
Yeah, I didn't really care about that. I kind of sigh and I kind of like just roll my eyes a bit. It's like, look, I frankly don't believe you, and we just said we defeated the people who apparently kidnapped you for information. So we can either do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way, my friend.
Are you threatening me?
That
boy?
sounds like an intimidation.
Yeah, I'm threatening you, my man.
Okay. Yeah, roll me intimidate check.
12. Ooh. Help me, somebody.
But we're helping him because we're 4.
They're helping me, Jackie. You hear that?
They're not. I didn't say
It's
before.
4v1. It's they're able. The
They
numbers.
haven't really,
Alright.
added to the conversation.
I'll threaten him by actually attacking him in a second. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll have you know, I was the founder of the Bloodhawk posse. We didn't take anything from anyone.
Oh, are they in here? Are they in here now?
Someone coming into my house and making stories up. Now,
So
please let me rest.
Do we know about the Black Hawk folly? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm like,
Black
you're a known
Hawk
gang.
pussies, I heard.
I'm like, are you a known gang affiliate, Mordai? You heard of them?
Did I, Jacko?
Another 11, by the way.
Another 11. What's 3? 15.
20, 50.
20. None of you have heard of the Bloodhawk posse.
Look, man, it's a very fancy sounding name, but I'm afraid they're not with you now, and we're here now.
I mean, we disbanded before you were even born, young one.
And that does scare me, but I give him a look. Look, I really don't want this to get messy. It's been a rough couple of days.
Come on, man. We have no animosity with you. All we know is we have enemies who... Look, just show him the note, Max. Give him the actual physical thing.
Sure. I kind of hand him note. You're like, so you're saying
Erstal
this...
Floxen, a Gentarim leader who we've had animosity with in the past, had some interest in you. He wanted to take you down. Look, we're not interested in knowing whatever shady shit you're into, except as it pertains to our business. All we care about is who Manchun is and where we can find him or someone who might show us the way to him. That's all we want to know, and then we're out of your hair forever. You never need to see us again.
I give him the note, and I'm like,
Give me persuasion. With the help of Max, I'll give you advantage with with how the conversation is going.
You got it. You got it, Raven.
Okay.
19.
Let me just roll another Constitution save.
It's something.
Constitution.
He just farts loudly, like...
And as he's like saying this, I do like hand over a note and being like, "Your name's there in the black and white, man."
Yeah, he takes note, reads it for a bit, looks at both of you, looks at Jed, looks at Mordai. Oh, God, I don't know what I've gotten myself into here. I don't know any Manchun. I can tell you that. This business doesn't seem to be related. Okay, look, someone approached me, okay, to be somewhat of a middleman. I don't know much, and that's the way it's supposed to be. All I know is I'm supposed to spy on certain things, try and hear certain things, and sometimes do certain favors for the city of Luskan.
The city of Luskan.
That's where, that's we
Yeah,
heard about this last
we know
night.
that name.
I don't say this aloud. We heard of it. I say, look, we're not seeking evidence against you, but if we could know who employed you to do that, that'd certainly be of use to us.
As I said, whoever is employing me doesn't want me to know.
Could you tell us how they employ you, at least?
I do know. Okay, there's a man that stops by my house every few days.
Mm-hmm.
Once I followed him. You know, you gotta have information as much as you can in this trade.
Something in the back pocket. We get it.
I followed him back to the dock ward. He walked towards the carnival that is there. Walked on one of the ships, seemed to be affiliated with them at least.
Could you describe what they looked like?
He was a man, mean face, eyebrows, thick eyebrows. He's bald, which really doesn't
Human?
fit the whole outfit that he was wearing. Yeah, he was a human. I don't like to deal with others.
From the voice, you could tell if they're... I kind of ignore the cat. I like pause a second. He's like, I don't like to deal with us. I'm like, okay, casual. And I'm like, okay. I was like, do you have an accent? She said he was at the carnival. Do you think he was not from here?
He doesn't speak much. It's hard to say.
Right.
He collects notes that I've written. He delivers some that I have to give out to the others.
So who are you? Who are you writing notes for? Who are you spying on for this mysterious employer?
Various parties throughout the city. I don't know. I maybe you should talk to the guy.
Yeah, I mean, if we knew a way to find him, we certainly would. So you're saying this note, the one where it mentions they were searching for you. You were not. No one approached you. No one found you. No one kidnapped you.
It's been quiet.
all right. Well, then I guess you're lucky, and they came to us first. In which case, man, you kind of owe us. We kind of fucked up you up, or it looks like you would have been kidnapped.
Look, I don't read the notes they give me. I know better than that. If they sense any meddling, then my head is gone.
People like look to Raven, kind of raise an eyebrow.
How often does this man come by?
It's every few days.
And the last time was when?
Yesterday.
I see.
Jack, I always just want to see if I'm following this. Does he get notes and give it to someone else, or like because he noticed
he spies on people, writes notes, and gives the information over people. I think. Right?
No, but he just says he doesn't read the notes.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't read the notes that he's been given to give to others. He's also.
Oh yeah.
He's doing both.
He's doing both, yeah.
And these notes you get given, they're also from the same man.
Yeah. Okay, you seem pretty pretty persuasive. Give me another persuasion check, Max.
Dun 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 dun.
Does the description?
I'll
I can't
like-
find
I'll-
a handout. Sorry, I just can't find a handout if we ever had one for Zardoz Zord. But does the description fit Zardoz at all?
Yeah, I was wondering that. I don't think. But this guy seems kind of racist, so I would think he would have mentioned if he was black, right?
Yeah, Zardoz is dark skinned. Zardoz isn't dark skinned. Zardoz.
isn't?
No, he isn't. He
Wait, which one?
Zardoz, I think, is the one who sells the nimble rights, right?
Yeah, I thought Zardos
Right.
was. That's nice.
No. He has long dark hair and like a
Yes,
like a glorious long beard.
Okay, well, that's you would have described that, I'm sure.
Obviously, he's a man of a lot of words, and
Yeah, he
very
is a man of
ostentatious.
Okay.
The outfit of a.
Okay, so persuasion, yeah. Okay.
I'll move a bit closer to the door just to have a. I'll keep an eye if anything suspicious, like someone trying to like listen in or
Okay.
like
Yeah, give
slowly
me a
opening doors. Okay, I'll use my human determination on this one.
Oh baby, he really wants to see.
I want to see stuff. Oh, good thing I did.
Yeah, it helped. It helped.
24. Okay. Yeah, you don't notice any
Feels bad.
strange activities, but you take a moment, you focus your mind, and you're pretty sure that you don't notice any weird activity. And Max, he looks at you for a bit and says, "Well, yesterday he did give me another letter to deliver. I can have you take a look if that helps. After that."
Man, yeah, if you could do that, I think we'd be more than happy to get out of your hair. Right, Raven?
I nod.
Right. I don't want to have anything to do with this business. And he stands up and disappears into a back room. And then after about 20 seconds,
The watch arrive.
and he gives you an envelope that isn't wax sealed, but does appear to have like a little what do you call it? A little prick.
Ooh, dude. A little prick.
Mordai's got a little prick.
But he knows how to use it.
Like a little staple almost to holding the letter closed.
Okay, I want to do something fancy. I want to use a knife and cut open the bottom of like the envelope. Was it an envelope or was like just a bit of paper stapled?
It's an envelope, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I want to use my dagger to like cut open the bottom of it.
Sure.
Like pull out the paper.
Yeah, you take a few moments, you know, to roll that, and
Yeah.
cut it open without damaging the letter.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's but then and then okay, what's the letter say?
I'll message it to you.
I look over his shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can just post it in one.
yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to tell the people when we leave anyway.
It says, Max, your life is in danger. Your 3 companions are plotting to kill you. Run while you have the chance.
I kind of let out a little breath. And like, man, that's it's not quite what I was expecting, but okay. Okay, so now, Jacko, the sneaky thing. Okay, I want to put the note back inside the envelope. I want to cast Mending on the cut.
Yeah, that's clever.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the letter's definitely small enough for it to.
Yeah, it's actually a big mending. It's like a foot in any diameter. It's a little smaller.
Yeah, it like
Mending's pretty good.
practically we see is like.
Also, you can like spam it a few times to repair like a big thing. I think.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
All right. So I kind of hand it back to him. And I'm like, all right, should be half of them to detect that was opened.
Yeah, don't tell me what's in it.
No, of course not. We're not idiots. All right. All right. I guess. Thanks for the information. I would say, maybe be a little careful. I mean, we took out the guys who were trying to get you that time, but if they send more, might be best.
Yeah, I'm not making the mistake of opening my door again.
Yeah. All right, then kind of stand up.
Yeah, let's bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give him a nod and just leave.
Yeah.
Jacko, do I know what the Watchful Order is? If it's like a slang term for something, like I don't know, like a seat of government or like something like that.
It's arm of the government. It's a Watchful Order of
Watchmen.
what's the- of magisters and protectors.
We have
Magis-
eyes.
and-
But is it quite an elite thing, like the Watchful Order? Or like...
Is it all the Magisters? Like they're part of this Watchful Order, or?
No, the magisters are mostly a part of the Watch itself.
Yeah.
The Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors are like a separate arm, almost like a guild of wizards and sorcerers. They are the ones like enforcing the law with the help of magic if the Watch itself cannot. So they're the ones that put out fires, the ones that track criminals with magic means, that kind of stuff.
They're pretty serious people, like pretty street boys, or
No,
not that really. Okay.
Get magic firefighters.
Okay. Interesting. But they have up in. Okay, cool. Alright, so as we're like outside, how can I turn to you and be like, "Oh, I really wasn't expecting that, actually."
He's involved.
Yeah, but with the Nimbleites are more involved than I originally thought.
On that subject, and this has been preying on my mind since I sort of thought about it as on the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor and cast your mind back. And by cast your mind back, I mean check the handouts that I was going through just a minute ago to try and find the note. Is it just me, or is there more than a passing resemblance between the Growlhund Nimblewright and Jarlaxle Bainra? Like, just general aesthetics, but like also their rapiers look very similar, and their hats look very similar as well, just a different colour.
Wait, who? Jarl.
Jarlaxle, who we fought, Drow we fought yesterday, and the Nimblewright that we
Yeah.
fought at the Growlhund Manor. Well, not fought, but it was there. Like, their rapiers, like, they both have a little swirly bit on the gold. Like, they look really similar.
They are both about as ostentatious as each other. Yeah, it's true. But he's.
Well, I don't know if this is the art style of the campaign, but there's, like, they look quite...
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's even in the way they
hard.
stand, like...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Could you disguise yourself with, like, disguise person? I look at disguise person. I have this spell. I should know how it works.
No, it's a. It says humanoid, right? It is with kind of the cons. I don't know.
You can roll me Arcana if you want.
I'm just going to push this so I can read it real quick with everyone. The unclear cloud looks like another person. Different. You can't change your body type. Oh, that's very similar body types. For example,
Can't I zoom in on your Axel?
But
He doesn't have the beard.
No, he doesn't have the beard, but like, just the rapier, man, and like the hats look so similar. Like, not only just like a hat with a feather, but they're like also big on the same side.
They definitely went to the same stylist.
You know,
Like, that stylist might be that person who drew
like
this-
one's
this
got a
campaign.
popped collar, one's got a flat collar, but like apart from that, their collars aren't completely dissimilar. Like,
And also, Max, can you roll me intelligence check?
No. Not intelligent.
We've been literally staring at these two all session. Like, what's not all session, but like since we were heading down, like
Oh,
thinking.
That's what's been on their mind. Like,
That's what's been on my
striking-
mind. Look at the hats. Look at the rapier, man. I'm telling you.
Like I'm seeing what you're putting down, but you know.
How many do I get? Jack?
I can't give you him like that, but you do remember something else about Fenrir Stormcastle, or like.
I remember something else about Fenrir Stormcastle.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. So
Wasn't that long ago?
I don't know if I should.
I remember something. Is this? It's something like we learned last session.
Yeah, like when you asked about his name, you.
Oh.
Okay, no, it's
I
fine.
can't
Like
remember.
you rolled down to know, and then so I'll like give you the information. You also know that he was the owner of a theater. The
Oh.
Seven
Yeah, I
Last Team.
completely forgot that. Okay, owner of a theater. Interesting.
Yeah.
But okay.
I don't even recognize that piece of
I
information.
mean, I remember. I don't know the name, but like I don't recognize the name of it. But so, what about the name Bogentra Summertane? Any bells rung?
Roll history, I guess.
History. What about society?
Oh, I'm so good at history today.
Society.
If only there was society existed.
Yeah, knowledge aside.
My bills started to get bad. They're pretty good earlier.
Oh.
Mordai's girlfriend last night.
Let's see.
And I really wanted the Magister to be like Mordai's girlfriend, who was doing like a part-time gig as a bartender, like, AOC style. Or something.
Oh shit! No advantage. I don't know why.
Advantage, Raven. Advantage.
No advantage. I late.
Okay, Mordai, you have heard the name spoken before in like some CD bar. You know that the name gets spit out sometimes because they are the leader of the Watchful Order of Mages and Protectors.
Share that. She said that.
Oh, so I guess when they say we have eyes up there, they mean the eyes of the Nimblewright, then? That makes sense.
Also, huh?
So the Nimblewrights are basically fucking spying on important members of the goddamn city. Or players.
That
Would make some sense, anyways.
yeah, but it seems like these Nimblewrights aren't. What do I say? If they are being passed around like this, like in this less open manner, it's possible that these Nimblewrights aren't really sold as openly as the others.
I mean, I think it's just the note keeping tracking. I mean, I think even if the purchasing is legal, I mean, I don't see how it would be illegal with those but they're new to exist. There's somebody who's selling them. It doesn't want people to know why they're selling them.
I think it's worth another visit to Zardoz Zord.
Man, at this point, I'm getting a bit worried about what will happen if we. I mean, it looks like he must be involved in this, right?
Yeah,
Like they
you're right.
thought-
You're right.
The guy following the letters went to the carnival. I'm assuming went back to Zardoz with the notes.
Yeah.
Makes sense. If we get on his boat, and that boat will not follow the most savory characters, I'm not
No,
sure how we're getting
okay.
off that boat.
You're right. That it would be incautious.
Yeah, but I mean, I agree. I mean, he's clearly very involved here. Like,
Well,
Do we know? I'm trying to cast my mind back to like the associations we made. How associated the Drow in the city are with the carnival? Like, are they completely? But like they've been in the dock. The Drow was like hunting in the dock ward, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think they arrived at the same time ish. I mean, the problems in the sea with them, and I want a similar area, but
he came from.
beyond that,
Wait a sec. Because the
Zardoz.
Did they come from the other city?
Was he from Luxon?
Look.
Jorlax
No,
came. Wasn't there a rumor that Jorlax was doing business in Luxor?
Yeah, that's it. That was we knew that from Mert.
And now we hear from here that the people he's
Yeah.
having dealings with is also from that place.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
piece it
Luxon's-
together. Let's piece it together bit by bit. At the party, I heard a rumor that Luxon is seeking entry into Lord's Alliance, and that the other cities are unhappy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, there's potentially, depending on how linked it all is, there's spies from there, or at least associated with there. No, the spy. I mean, okay, so the spy, the Nimble Rights, if they're doing any spying, we think are on behalf of Zardoz Zord, who isn't necessarily associated with the Drow, but like if they turned up at the same time, that's kind of it's a bit of a coincidence to ignore.
But Fenris was saying he's getting information about the goings on in regards to Luxon, right?
Yeah.
He's probably working for someone who isn't involved with Luxon but wants to know what's happening.
Okay. So it could be that Zardoz is here, like following the Drow in some respect.
Potentially.
Trying to find out what they're up to here. That's why he's sending out Nimble Right spies.
I can't remember why would he need to be so shady about that. If I mean, like, if he's trying to find out what the Drow are up to, you'd think the city would be happy to help in that instance, correct?
Maybe it's personal business. Maybe it's something he'd just rather not involve the city with. He's not concerned about Luxon and joining the Lord's Alliance or anything. He just... I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot of moving pieces.
It's a head scratcher.
Well,
Getting shadier by day.
if
Point
the
of order, Zardoz said he got the Nimble Rights from Lantern, which is like a...
Not Luxon, yeah.
yeah.
That's where the firearms and stuff
Island
came
nation.
from.
yeah,
right?
but like
Yes,
like,
but one of the Drow, we got the gun off a Drow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an association with the same place the Nimble Rights come from.
Yeah.
doesn't
And the other Drow.
doesn't the gun just come from the eastern like the western continent? Doesn't that don't
Oh,
they
maybe.
don't come specifically
Wasn't
from
there something
that,
about
so-
like a mechanical city or something where they do all sorts of
Yeah,
engineering
yeah,
and
there
shit?
is a mechanical city that's with the Nimble Rights coming from, but I don't think the guns are
Oh, okay.
specifically.
I think maybe
From
they were
there.
invented there, but they have spread a bit more around the world at this point.
Yeah.
I imagine.
I don't know. It's like the coincidences are just
Yeah,
stacking up
it-
like
it-
pancakes, you know? Like,
Oh, I'd give some pancakes.
I already had pancakes.
You read. Look, fuck.
so where next then? What's our next move?
I don't know about sneaking around for more about Boyentra without. I think we should be
Okay, so
careful
here's
about that one.
here's a shout. Here's a shot, right? One of us, I think it was Jet, but it might be Mordai, I can't remember, tracked one of the Drow from the Growlhund Villa back somewhere, right?
Yeah,
That would be Mordai.
That was Mordai. Yeah, invisibly, I remember you telling us about it. You said. That could be worth our next poke about. I'm really nervous about running into Jarl Axel again without having a hell of a lot of backup, you know?
I mean, yeah, we'd be dead.
He's-
I could on our way there grab the necklace again. If things go bad.
You know, while we are...
Is this the necklace of reading people's minds or the necklace of explosions?
It's a necklace of exploding things.
Man, I kind of get scared to jump out the fucking way of the flames and we'd be fucked up by it, you know?
Kamikaze! Oh shit.
I will say, while
Yeah,
we're in this part of the city, we're not far from the place where... Remember when, you know, man, it feels like we years ago, but I think it was only a couple of days. Remember when we were at the fucking alchemist place?
Yeah.
And we found they had the interrogation house for the Zentrum. It was on an alley, just maybe a 10-minute walk from here.
Not far, yeah.
Yeah, we could also consider having a look there while we're in the area if we are done with this business for now.
I agree. We should.
And
Can't hurt.
Mordai, at some point, like we're making sure that no, but like we're not like openly speaking loudly about this when people are around.
Yeah, this is a very
Yeah.
private chat in the middle of the street.
Bit of a huddle.
Yeah. Not loudly. And Mordai, you probably at some point today should see what's going on with your boss.
I mean, probably, but I kind of doubt he's going to be in the.
Yeah, probably hasn't just gone back to the yawning portal, huh?
Yeah.
I just very much doubt that.
Did they round up Yagra as well when they arrested him?
Nah.
Right.
No, right, she told you about it, didn't she?
I met-
You could
I
go
met-
ask her, see if she knows anything.
Yeah. Probably go.
Alright, but should we want to check out that so-called interrogation house now?
I mean, we're here.
Yeah, it's nearby. We're looking
Yeah.
for a lead. Let's head over. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick.
Just see.
Sure. You guys head over. On to Brindle Alley it was, yes.
Yields. I need to go back through the boards and try to actually piece together what's happening here in this city.
No, it's cheating.
No, why not? In real life, if I was this character, it would all
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's a lot of content, you know.
There's a lot of stuff, man.
Maybe like skip through
many
to
names.
the
And
irrelevant
Like,
conversation.
I find it so fucking hard to concentrate on like details after working and having just listening to people all day. Like having the phone for 2 days straight, just only phone
Oh,
calls,
that sucks,
and
man. Yeah. Fuck, I hate phone.
I find it so hard to like keep information in my head. Oh,
Same. I don't even do that. Right, so yeah, like there's all these nimble rights being.
Okay, you guys head over towards the Brindle Alley, which isn't that far.
Is there a chance the Growlins weren't actually involved?
No,
really-
they bought a nimble right.
They
And-
bought a nimble right, but now we're seeing the nimble rights are like being kind of sent up to people.
But the nimble right they owned specifically was seen while they were owning it.
Orders. What if they weren't the ones who ordered it to do this? What if it was Zardos who ordered it to steal the stone?
Okay, point against them. I asked Mrs. Growlhund.
She was about the stone. Yeah, sure. What am I
She
talking about?
specifically,
She's hiding it. Yeah, of course.
and I specifically asked her where Erstor Floxen was, and she said she didn't say I don't know him. She said I don't know where that man is.
Yeah.
So-
yeah. And then she also obviously knew about the stone. So yeah, they were the ones who got to do it. But then, it doesn't make sense. Like Zardos.
You feel like a fucking Charlie from It's Always Sunny right now.
doesn't add up.
Dude, seriously, what if Jarl Axel was just like disguised as a Nimblewright all this time? Like all that time we were in the house, he was just standing in the corner upstairs pretending to be like,
But we've seen
happy
like a
little
Nimblewright.
Nimblewright.
We've seen like a Nimblewright being taken apart, right? Like
A little
so
bit,
there
yeah.
are multiple Nimblewrights at least. So
Yeah,
it could've
yeah.
chosen to be one, but then like. No. But then if he was at Nimblewright, he would have had the Stone of Glory, right? He wouldn't have taken it back.
Yeah.
He would have just fucked off a bit, you know, like.
Yeah.
God, okay. What was Jarl Axel trying to accomplish last night?
Deluxe.
I think he was tricked to the party.
No. He wasn't tricked.
According to Mert and the others, he was tricked there.
Yeah, well, they
set the
invited.
entire party
Yeah,
up. They set the entire
but
party up
okay,
to
but
get
at
him
some
out.
point.
Go to himself, right?
At some point, how did that's the question? How did they trick him into going? At some point, he wanted to go upstairs on his own because that's when two strings follow
I
him.
think he did that to make Free Strings follow him. I think he went up there to make Free Strings follow him.
Okay.
But then he said, when I was reading your mind, he thought, why did I even come here? It was a waste of time. So
Then obviously he
Yeah.
found out that what he was looking for wasn't here. But why would he ask himself why he came here then?
because
Unless it was just out of
you also
frustration.
mentioned his sister, right? I'm just remembering that now.
Yeah, he said he came with his sister, didn't he? And it was like a thought you read, so it wasn't a lie.
You forgot about that.
Or was it? Yeah.
His sister was at the party already. Strauss happened.
Did he murder his sister? Well, no, there was a male drow he killed, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a half elf.
Oh, it's just
No, it was
no,
disguised
no,
as a half
no,
elf
no,
and turned
no.
out to be a
Remember
drow.
the drow leader who ambushed at the drow ones was a woman who was in charge of that drow gang. It's gotta be her.
Yeah.
And she got away.
That's
Was she the one you
I
followed?
followed the woman, right? I followed
You
the woman,
followed
right?
all.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yes, yes. You
Please
followed
get
the
her.
woman.
Holy shit.
So that place very likely could be where Jarl Axel is hanging out. So maybe a bit dangerous.
I think, yeah, we should definitely investigate it, but very carefully. Like,
Very-
Oh yeah.
and in broad daylight, so that if anything horrible breaks out, we can retreat to the street where hopefully Jarl Axel doesn't want to get involved.
Hopefully, it's ambitious.
Do we?
Hopefully he gives enough of a fuck to not think about it. Kind of
Do
thing.
you?
You never know.
Does the two of you want to report this to either of the organizations that you hang out with?
Like, I mean, the Harpers know that, like, you know, it was Jarl Axel, and we don't actually. I mean, we kind of can guess it's his sister. Like, it makes sense. But we don't actually have any proof.
I filled Vajra in on pretty much everything we have concrete evidence for. I think.
Yeah, the rest is just guesswork for now.
I mean, I'm just thinking. So, any agents in that area of them would be ready if something
We
happened.
could say if we could have agents, they try to investigate that area like a larger force, but I don't know if they're willing to make such a big display.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what we really need to find something solid before we go to anyone.
But okay, so Jarl Axel. But okay, so Jarl Axel, if that is its sister, maybe they tricked him into thinking the Stone of Galore was hidden at the Emerald Enclave then, and that's why he was there. I'm just trying to think, like, his sister, if that was a sister, which I think it must almost be, or it's not certainty, but very likely, she went there to steal the Stone of Galore, makes sense. It wasn't found, they knew it was stolen by somebody. Somehow they spread information which makes them think maybe it was taken in and hidden at the Emerald Enclave. Jarl Axel and her go there to search for it. That kind of adds up, right?
Yeah,
That-
either a stone or one of these stones that are required for it to be.
Yeah, something important to the hunters, they're calling it, I guess.
I wonder if I.
I think we should
How
go
is-
check out their
how-
safe house personally.
Yeah,
Safe house, you-
one thing that doesn't really add up for me is the only thing we really found out about what went out here is the nimble rights being used for something else than just selling.
Yeah,
but
have no
I don't know. I don't understand how that is
No.
annoying the Centurine with their hunt. I don't see how that's metal.
I can only imagine that they connected Fenrir's to perhaps the Growlins based on the fact that. No, that can't be it. I mean, it could just be that Vlados are doing this from a much more abstract point of view. He's like, I don't want to get involved in this whole mess. I'll just have the Nimblerites in the town, and they'll find out what's happening with the stone just by spying on it, and then I can take it for myself, right? So Zardos is the one who's meddling in the hunt, not the Growlins, in what they're talking about in respect to this note.
Fair enough.
The more I read it, the less I think that Fenris is, the associate or the meddlers. It's not talking about the Growlins anymore.
And who the fuck is Manshoon?
Jesus, I mean, we just don't know. All right.
Oh my god, there's so many actors in this.
Do you want to go to see if we can? Do you mean you meant the one where Jarl Axel's supposed sister went, or do you
Yeah,
mean
that's what I meant. But I mean, if we want to go check out the Zentarine torture house nearby,
I think it's worth doing just in case the person who kidnapped is still there, and if that is someone, it might be someone.
let's go check it out then. It can't take that long.
Go take this while we hit there.
Also, depending on your status, Mordai, we might not even get in.
What do you mean?
Well, if it's a Centurion hideout, they might not let us see the prisoner to begin with.
I can, all of us can turn invisible. By all, I mean half. I'm sure we can get in.
Let me see.
Also need to return to the temple at some point. Just have some questions over there as well. Soon they sort out this. They seemed too obviously involved in this in all this trickery that I want to see what my senior brother knows about them. He definitely is not.
Very good shout.
He's definitely not unaware. It's not someone you can hide things from easily.
We found the house while we're inside. We find his
As
man.
you're walking towards the house, you do suddenly get someone walks up to you, like a young man with a very young man. There's no need to feel that. He's wearing like almost like a toga or a gown, and appears to be like in the middle of the sniffles because his hands internally like underneath his
Dude,
nose.
I'd say 2 meters.
I will need 1.5, man. It's
No, not in the UK anymore. You need like 20.
And he says, "Excuse me, young gentleman. I am a recent cartographer and location guide, and I wish to extend my skills towards you in order to have you see the glorious spots that Waterdeep has to offer. I can take you to various tourist locations that are of much interest to you, I promise, for a measly 1 silver per person."
Give him the silver, Raven.
No, I don't want to go. I'm not a tourist. I've lived here for a
We're not,
year.
we're not going to go weird.
How sketchy is this getting?
Have the silver. Yeah, have a silver and go away.
Dude, fuck off.
Offends me. I studied years.
Dude, you want the silver or not, man?
Have a silver each, like you were going to give us a tour. There you go. 4 silver. Now go away.
Go for them.
He said 1 silver each, so, you know.
So you give him 4 silver?
Yeah, give him 4 silver.
Yeah, and he grumbles and walks away.
Okay, how sketchy was he otherwise?
He seems like
We got Jet stealing his maps, like.
Yeah.
he was doing his best to present like an enthusiastic performance, even though he was a bit of a nerd, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what a nerd.
Okay, but yeah, you wave him away, and not too long after, you find yourselves in Brindle Alley, south of the Court of the White Bull, and you see houses that are almost connected to each other, almost like row houses. There's small space between each of them. Most of these are 2-story, gray brick. Yeah.
Which one looks the shadiest?
If you want, you can roll me an investigation check.
Oh, that sounds like
Okay.
insight to me.
Then,
Yeah, I'll help him.
Thank you.
you can even like with the
God's
4 of you, you
sake.
can roll with advantage twice. So one of them, one of you can.
I
Mordai.
have 1,
Oh,
so.
Mordai, we're looking for your guys. It's high.
Don't.
Okay.
More just like,
Oh,
guys, I
yeah.
just know which one it is. Like,
I've been given the tool.
guys, this is my house. Like, let's go.
Yeah, Mora, you take a look around. You know, with your duties as both, a grunt of the Zentream and a bit of a private investigator and such, you know where to look for symbols, for things that would signify a safe house. You go around. You don't find anything immediately, and you don't want to appear too suspicious, so you don't get too close to study each brick individually. But with the sunlight catching your eye, the corner of a house on one of the cornerstones of the house itself, one of the big bricks, you see lightly engraved. It's hard to spot. You see a symbol of the Zentream, but not the one of your Zentream. You see the one of the 2 snakes eating each other's tail.
Oh, the old Erstal Floxen crew.
Bad for Zentream, not like Mordai.
Boys,
Yeah,
it's the
boy.
bad
Yeah.
guys. It's
The
bad
building
guys.
Really
seems-
fucked.
seems pretty standard. It doesn't seem like it seems like any other building in the street. However, the thing that does differentiate now that you know where to look is that the windows, all the curtains are closed.
I cast Mage Armor.
Dude, let's fucking go, man. I fucking hate these dickheads.
And by let's
Mordai-
go, let's leave, or let's go and just,
Mordai, straight down the fucking door.
Well, okay, that's what that's.
Why me? Why me?
The last time you did that, he got
Just,
4 crossbow bolts in his
Mordai,
So you did well last time,
I-
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do this. Jeff, you got this.
Jet, unlock the door.
I look at the house. Is there any like back door or anything? Like,
Dude, fuck.
that makes-
Because
because we're in open in middle street, in the middle of the fucking day, in the fucking street. I'm not gonna.
I walk over and I just try the door, Jack. I know it's unlocked.
you try and open the door. It is locked or barred, or you can't immediately open it.
Knock.
You walk around the house.
Yeah.
No, you don't see any other doors. You do see every few feet, like you see a window, which is not that rare in this district, but the windows are barred. So with there's no glass, but there's the thingies.
Shutters. I
Okay.
knock. Knock.
No.
You know. Okay. No response immediately.
Yeah, I wait.
I listen. Like if I'm on the back, like I'm guessing it's like like there's no really people behind this door that's in the corner of the, like behind the door, behind the
Sorry.
like. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I am in comparison to like the main street. Is there like
Okay, I can give you
actual
a map
people
for
around?
Ooh,
Is there? Yeah.
Let me see if I.
that's how you know we're in the right place.
Yeah.
Might be. Wait, a minute, I see a little problem with some dynamic lighting. Maybe. Let me quickly. You know what's up.
The DM says, "Hang on, let me just draw a map real quick." You're like, "Ah, no, let's fucking get out of here. This is boring. There's nothing here." The DM says, "I got a map for you." You're like, "Ooh,
Ooh, a babby.
who babby indeed."
How many dragons?
Dude, Chris. By the way, or maybe anyone else who has DMs. Did they updated the map screen, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it goes into multiple rows now instead of having to scroll along.
The amount of
weird.
maps is so
I
fucking cool.
fucking hated that in Tomorrow Night.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, when the map's at the end and you want to drag everyone onto it, you have to like go and find it and drag it all the way back. No, it's way better now.
It really sucked.
I'm like, I gave like a little like squeal of excitement when I discovered it in the middle of Curse of Strahd on Sunday. I was like, oh my god, they fixed it! Roll 20.
That's beautiful. Okay, now you guys, I'm gonna place you up here.
And like no, like everyone in that campaign is like their first time ever using Roll 20, let alone DMing, so no one had a clue what I was talking about, but I was really excited.
Oh, and then pull you guys over.
Don't pull me.
I'll be pulled. Ooh. Dark day, huh?
There might be. Oh wait, I haven't set like drop on whatever.
Oh, quickly, everyone, explore! Wait,
What update on drop?
I can't do it. If I do it, there's like evidence on stream of what I've been up to.
yeah, I won't.
Okay, I'm guessing I would be like over here, I guess.
Where's the door, Jacko? We
I
should
can't
use-
go for
The
It's
door
here where there's a
is-
gap in the dynamic lighting.
There's two of those.
Oh shit,
No,
you're right.
not yet.
What's that?
No, the door is not on the front side. Actually, it is right here.
And why are there gaps in the dynamic
How
lighting?
do I get there? Can I drag myself to there, Jacko? Will be a problem.
Windows.
I'm gonna shut my eyes, Jacko. Tell me if I move to an okay place.
You moved to an okay place. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jacko, I think you need to restrict movement as well on this map. I seem to be
Yeah,
able
I
to
could have just dragged myself through the door.
Yeah, I think we can just move over to dynamic lighting.
Sure, why I was like, let me shut my eyes, then I'll drop it.
Okay.
You want update only on drop? There we go. It's good now.
Okay, so it's this
Yes.
okay, yeah, like, I know, dude. Also, how come I can see inside this person's building? This guy's no one.
Because that person's building isn't important.
I'm listening through the like this seems to be I'm listening through the shutters to see if I can hear anything.
Roll me a perception check.
Yes, I will.
You knock at the front door.
Oh, you knocked. As I said, you don't get an immediate response.
I knock again.
Okay.
So other
that's
than the
another-
knocks, what do I hear?
10
I just
seconds of
summon the
you.
sword.
You hear. Yeah, you hear talking, Jets. But only. Like, as you're listening, you only hear, like, one voice. And, like, it's like a string. Like, you can't really make out what they're saying. because it's a stone wall. But you do hear he's not being quiet. It's a male.
Like, does he seem to be over here or over here?
In this room, yeah.
Okay.
On that side.
Does it seem to come in this direction or this direction?
Do you speak Dwarvish?
I might actually. I do.
Okay, well, you don't recognize what he's saying, but you do recognize the Dwarven language.
Okay. So the main reason why I ask in the which direction is would Jet feel like he could walk over here and be closer, or?
That is impossible to say with your perception roll.
No.
You can just hear through the stone as you press your ear towards it, or through the window, you hear the voice coming from that direction. Okay, and Max.
Yeah, as I was also waiting for the answer, I quickly turned to Raven. I'm like, what's the name of that boss again? Is this Erstwhile Fox? Who is this again?
We think this is the Drow, sister of Jarl Axel Bainray, right?
No. That was up north. This is the.
Oh no, yeah, sorry. Of course, I'm sorry. This is Zentrum Hideout. Yeah, Erstal Floxen.
Erstwhile. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I wait for the door.
Okay.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, the door creaks open. Let me remove that from the dynamic lighting real quick.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Asmodeus?
I'm like, as it went open to crowd, I'm like, quickly, listen, we have important orders from Floxen.
He's in grave danger. He's going to be shanked in the showers at midnight.
He doesn't say that last line.
Okay.
I don't say that. I just say he's in grave danger.
Would you please repeat it?
He says, "Yeah, go on."
I'm like, quickly, listen, we have important orders from Floxen.
He's in grave danger.
You see in front of you a
Still
woman with red hair, fiery red hair, and two streaks of grey but almost silver in her hair. And she's regarding you and says, "What's the password?"
Oh, let me think. Okay.
Floxen Coxon.
And you're standing there, right? Okay.
Yeah, we know stuff. Wait, let me think. Where have we heard?
Swordfish. It's always swordfish.
Did you say swordfish?
I mean, unless you say something in the sort of 5 seconds or so, I say swordfish. Unless you got a better idea.
Thinking. Oh, we know. Oh, did we not? Wait. Oh no, I wouldn't remember in time. I'm truly trying to think. I'm so it's open like a crack, right?
Well, no, she just opened the door pretty wide. You can see her entire person, and you can peek inside. You see a table with various furniture. Yeah, looks.
Can I see this kind of figure over to here somewhere? If a little sliver them like I can on the map.
Wait, that door should be closed. My bad.
So no, it's the
You
answer.
can't.
Okay. She says, I say, Abraca, fuck you, and try to shove my way inside.
Okay, as he's pushing, I say, or maybe swordfish.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You push your way inside.
Dude, I should have cast Detect Thoughts. That would have been so smart. Get the passwords from my head.
Let's roll initiative just to see what's.
I don't get my initial action. That's bullshit. I'm pushing her inside every roll initiative, Jacker. What did she roll the initiative in response to? It doesn't make any sense. I haven't done anything.
Because reasons.
She's reading your
He's
mind.
always surprised.
Get Jarl Axel off my turn order.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Keep Merc, though. Merc can stay.
Get rid of my nice 13. We'll have a 14 instead.
Oh baby, I don't mind rolling again. Oh, I do. 13. So 13
Yeah,
it
but
is.
why am I not first? I don't want
Oh, I got 15. You got 13. What am I
Let's
talking
go
about?
Yeah.
Just pushed at the same time, I guess.
Let me change it. Jacker keeps adding stuff that I can't see. Okay.
Stupid GM layer stuff.
But I don't like it. He's adding stuff on the GM layer, but we see the creature and it's not on the GM layer. There's more than.
Did you get the initiative macro sourced out, by the way, Jacko?
Nope.
Ah, you fool. Do that for next time.
Would you guys do it for every?
So if GMs should have one macro in 5e, it's the initiative macro.
Averine, have we heard this name before?
Yeah. Oh, it's
We-
every.
We've heard this name. There's so many names. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that
Ah,
oh, wait,
Tug.
that's important.
Have we heard this name Tug before?
There's
Dude.
so many tugs in
Have we-
Sindri.
have we- Okay,
Tug.
I would have mentioned this to you guys. Well, would I mention this? I don't know if you guys see it, but I'm the only one who read the note. But I'm sure I would have mentioned it at some point. If not, I'll mention it afterwards.
Yeah.
Aveen's the person who told them, who wrote the note to the alchemist to bring the goods to this interrogation house.
These
So
fuckers
she's
can't
like-
roll initiative for shit.
She's in charge of like this house, I guess, or whatever. It's only those two. Only like 3 or so.
Okay, and
And now 5 people act before Mordai.
And they're surprised.
okay,
A shocking individual.
and ascending.
Dude, I wonder what
Okay,
his jacket was.
Alright, I mean, you see, the woman is eyeing Max suspiciously, and you see Max like about to like use his shoulder to head in.
What do you mean about to? I don't even act next. It's ages from now.
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
He's thinking, you're thinking about it. That's true. He could be thinking about the password.
But
Dude, what
yeah,
was-
so the last
is
thing
that
what I
a
was
dude at the door?
password,
That's a dude.
Um,
It's a go. It's a go. It's just a dude token, right?
and then
I can have said Abaca, fuck you. It's okay.
Abaca, fuck.
Yeah, no, I'll just like ready up for scuffle. So,
There's gonna be a scuffle.
Oh,
There's gonna be a scuffle.
oh boy, here I go killing again.
I'll,
What, I don't manage to kill anyone. What are you talking
Shut
about?
I'll prep an Eldritch Blast if like there's aggression against us,
Against us. Yeah.
any of us.
You prep an Eldritch Blast. Raven, your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Is there actually space to move past her into the room? Because there is on the map, but like the way you described it, that might not be.
No, it's not a double door like it's on the map.
Sure.
You would have to like try and shove to get past.
Got it.
Potentially.
You can see.
Okay, Max looks like he's about to try and shove, right?
She's not wearing any like armor or anything. She's just a normal.
Sure.
copper swords,
Okay, in
not-
that case, I want to prepare an action to try and shove her when Max can help me, basically.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I'm aiding you.
Yeah, exactly. I want to use the aid action on your turn, and then once you've used it, my action
He
will
looks
trigger.
until
and
you're
stuff.
like, come on, let's go. So
Yeah.
Say something, or you just,
So
Okay, yeah, I see what
Reyes-
you're going to do, and I like line up to
Reyes
like shove at
kind
the
of
same time.
peeps
Yeah. Well,
tools.
I'll say because you were busy doing
Right.
stuff in the meantime with the knocking and stuff. You can before initiative started have done or like have tried to do what you wanted to do. Okay, yeah, fuck. Yeah, you just pry like a screwdriver like object in between the shutters and like crack it open, and it flies inwards. And
Okay. Then
Oh.
I think I can sneak as a
Oh, sorry,
bonus
which one,
action, right?
Yes, you may.
there's
Hide it.
there's
You
a
can hide as a
window
bonus.
here, and there's a window here. Which one did you want to?
Wait, there's a window here?
There's a window here and one here.
Okay, then I'll this one.
Okay.
And then I'll stealth as a bonus action. Oh my god, still 11, but you know.
Eef.
what are their passive
Um,
perception?
okay.
Spooky thing.
And I'll get in here.
Get in there.
Got in here. Yeah, and I'll then I'll take out my crossbow. I'll be stealthing here, and
Oh,
if
sorry, there's someone in the room. As
what?
as you crawl into the window, you see this room. It's not quite as you see it in the picture.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Because I wouldn't really
um,
have.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
head would be
So,
free for
so before you like actually crawl and you see This room like has a rack on the opposite wall of you with several instruments, like knives and just like implements of torture, pretty much.
Toothbrushes.
You
Okay.
also see, out of interest, pretty close to you, in this corner right here, you see an arcane circle painted on the ground.
Love those.
Okay. I
Um,
couldn't see your ping, by the way.
Oh, it's like
Gem layer.
on this one.
Okay. Yes.
And tied up over here is a dwarf.
Rainer.
A dwarf with an interesting look to him. It's a hill dwarf. Let's see.
I swear to God, if he has the same hat as Jarl Axel in the Nimble Rights, I'm just gonna stab him.
Handout for him.
You know,
Handout.
I have one of those hats, you know.
Oh my God!
I took the hat from the
Oh my
Oh
God!
my god, that's
That looks
definitely
like
not Jarl Axel's hat.
Yeah, he
Dude,
wears
those are.
a skull cap stitched with
That's
like
what you-
fake
that's-
eye stalks.
That's sub mind flayers getting you smart.
Those are
Um,
boots for kicking people when they're down, man. This is low key how I imagine Nobby Knobs when I'm like reading the fashion. You
Yeah.
know, like
And yeah,
Sure.
he's like a scraggly white beard with like teeth that are pretty fucked up, and he's just talking to himself. And you see him when you haven't entered yet, but if you do still want to crawl in, you can.
If he's like that, I would still crawl in. If I see like his eyes or the eye stalks point towards me.
is it ice
uh,
still?
uh,
See both him and the head of eye stalks like
Oh my God.
into your direction.
Yeah.
want
I would
that.
like do this and mouth like quiet in Dwarven, I guess. Like,
Okay, yeah. Rosh.
as I would enter, and I would quietly shut it behind me, and from there I would take out my crossbow and just ready in action to, if anyone else enters and sees me, I'd shoot them.
Shooter.
Other than that, I will
Right.
stay.
Try to be Raven, ready to do it as soon as I lend a helping hand. As a bonus action, I'll give him Bardic Inspiration die.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll be like, oh, blow the bloody doors off, Raven. And then I'll like,
Oh, you weren't supposed to bloody doors.
no, in this case it's good. And then I'll use my action to aid him, so give him advantage on the.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I push
Oh yeah,
With-
you.
all my might, Jacko.
Uh-oh.
Athletics.
Oh my!
So
I'm
the
gonna
might-
throw in the D8. Fuck it, I'm using the D8.
Yeah, use it.
Oh my god.
It's not very strong.
Eh?
Yeah.
We got
We
a
aren't very strong
13.
either.
Oh,
Not
God.
very strong, he says.
You roll pretty well.
-1. Oh
She
my
raised
God.
against the door on the doorpost and stuff, and she like just like looks at this. She doesn't say anything yet because it's not her turn.
We can talk about this.
Oh yeah, we can talk.
She doesn't have a weapon. Oh,
I know it. It's them. It's them.
Yes,
It's
it's
all
us.
right.
I don't do anything. I just stand there like, you got us.
I mean, use your bonus action and action. Like, what were you gonna do? Run away?
Yeah, I can move inside. It's like, excuse me.
Let's see. Okay.
Man, you only have +1 athletics. I have +1 athletics. I could have done it.
Well, you have +1 athletics? How do you have +1 athletics? Oh, because you got the trackable trades, yeah.
You see, first you hear like
Yes,
something come from upstairs, and into the room. Bam.
Bam.
Trying to
Bam.
stare at this like, tiny token to see if it's got a hat
Yeah,
on.
And I can see, yeah, it's another woman. This one younger, in her 20s or something, black hair, but she's wearing like outfit
Hello there.
forehead, and she has a grin, like, I knew it. Well, I have to show you some neat tricks then. And she has like a bottle that she like magics from somewhere and just downs the entire thing, and she turns invisible.
Luckily,
Oh,
the
for
door-
fuck's sake.
Good thing the door's shut. You can't get us.
And Averine, not Avadine.
Aberdeen.
And Averine says, Now, tell me, what did you do with Floxen?
What?
Alright, if you won't talk, I'll make you.
Honestly, no fucking clue.
Give me until my next turn and I'll show you.
Okay, she grabs into like a pouch on her side, takes out like a glass vial or something, or like it's shaped in a cone, and she murmurs some arcane words, and through it, you feel like cold energy extend past it, and it's slowly building up, and just like you get a huge wave of frost
Cold. Oh god.
washes over you. I need all three of you to make see.
Con?
Con would make sense for a frost thing.
Yes.
Oh, not Code of Cold. We don't have enough HP for this.
Con of Cold is so fucking strong.
Success.
Failure.
Failure.
I'll see you guys in the next life.
Heyo!
Save you. Okay. It is, in fact, Cone of Cold.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
As it just like washes over you and like blasts into like the wall behind you.
With my reaction, I've been waiting so long. I cast Absorb Elements. Finally, someone's attacked me with an elemental attack.
Good luck.
Literally had this since first level.
Alright, well, that's exact my HP.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I do an Eldritch Blast at person. Just fuck you.
A lot of damage for Con of Cold. Yes, it is.
I don't think it is actually.
It's 80.
Well, there's
60.
definitely...
It's 2, 8, 4, 4, a 5, a 2, and
This
a
is
3.
not bad,
Yeah.
Heist.
I mean, 8d8 average is 4 times 9, right? So
8d8.
36. So it's like 2 above average.
Big.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that bad. Like, it looks like a lot if you look at the dice. Like,
Okay,
there's
so
a
half to
lot of-
19 for me, and then the half again for 9.
Look at the 13 hit.
To 9. Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's half from the save, right? And then half again from being
Yeah,
resistant.
yeah.
So
A 13 misses. Yeah. 13.
It was a
So
mistake.
19, that's like almost
And then
half.
she does move away. After she
Sadly, you
runs
just used your reaction.
into the
true.
corner.
I think it was a worth reaction.
Figured, yeah. Just save 9 HP.
And then Mordai, it is your turn.
Man, we need someone else who can heal in this party.
I used my last healing potion last time you went down, my friend.
You should have really bought something yesterday. You know?
Would have been smart.
Like, so you're down, right? I'm just gonna like,
I am indeed down.
I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
Walk in. Wait a second. That's the distance might be a little bit important, right?
Maybe.
I just like rush this guy down, basically, or this lady.
Okay. Yeah,
Rush
you
down.
run after her as she ducks into the corner.
Yeah, that do the Hexblade's curse.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah.
And he does
Swing.
not miss.
Come on, let's click the button successfully.
Man, I love when you.
Yes.
Yay!
It misses.
A Pathfinder would be a crit, I think.
Whoa. that's
Nice. Wait, no, you missed by 1 last time. Oh, Tom.
Oof, and you just got into her. Yeah, she's not wearing any armor, so as you slice your blade, you can see it's like the blood spatter as it rips a part of her clothing open.
Piece of shit.
Die, you bastard!
You bastard.
Anything else? Can't you hit twice or something?
Oh yeah, shit. I swung twice. Keep forgetting that. Keep forgetting that. Again.
Sounds kind of good.
No.
Wait, that hits.
10.
Damn,
Fuck you
ooh, yeah,
again.
another slice.
Good work.
That's that.
Help! Help! They're inside.
Yeah, the sword's gonna be inside of you, alright?
Oof. Relax.
Jets, you see
Down. You know, I'm upset.
this door suddenly open,
Yeah. Do I hear footsteps running inside as well?
Yeah. Wait, let me.
I'm just
Yeah, I need
guessing.
something.
I'm pretty sure I already know who it is. So just by not yet, obviously.
Palace raid. This is a palace, sure.
Ooh, it is quite the palace. Dude, where's that a map of though? I don't get the geography.
Oh, actually, someone I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the invisible pass is at 4 on initiative.
And she turns to you and says, "I knew it," but your reaction goes off.
Shoot the.
And do I get to the advantage because you did? Like, did she know I wasn't here? Or?
I'll say she didn't know water where you. Yeah, she's surprised enough that you.
Yeah, if you rebel as soon as you see someone, right, and you're like watching it, you definitely
do it like there's just balls flying to her face. So.
Yeah.
Bro, see what the roll before you say to the face.
24.
That hits.
Oh, thank God, towards the face.
Ooh. 17.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a solid hit to her shoulder. And you now see that she's wearing she's armored in some leather, and you see she also has a lute slung across her shoulder, and she slings it over and casts this, right? Yeah, roll a Constitution saving throw as you.
Oh God!
Familiar
moved away.
sounds of the string that become louder and louder as they travel
Oh
toward.
fuck! Yeah, that's probably.
And you fail.
I knew I should have moved away.
I take a lot of damage.
What you gonna do, move away? I knew I should have moved.
Oh wait. First of all, let
It's
me,
shatter. I'm guessing.
Yeah. No, don't whisper rolls, and then we
They're
go.
gonna destroy their own place, though.
Yeah. Like oh, the table that you see on the map isn't there, but.
What? What about the map? Is the map there?
No, it's just not just laying on the ground there.
Damn.
Let me just click this button real quick. Casting second level. What?
Nice.
God.
Oh, 8.
Well, he's used all the good damage on me.
Yeah,
8
and you
or 3d8.
see the shutters next to you, and just like the floor splinter a little bit.
I should have put the death save on the hopper.
Raven, you were first before this happened, but okay.
Okay. I glanced down at Max.
I got it. There's
A moment of guilt. I'm like, shit.
There's an
But he looks like he's not going to be dead inside the next turn necessarily. You know.
Dude, there's an at 20 coming. Don't even.
So okay, you can't describe me. I got to make this choice myself. But like, I reckon as long as I'm moving fast enough, I'll be able to get back out here and do something. So bonus action, I'm going to start dancing.
Okay.
You hear the loot in the next door.
Action, I'm going to haste on myself.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
80 feet of speed.
Oh, he's a speed.
So I'm going to move in here and then easily make it over here. And then action. I'm going to...
Action, right?
Yeah, action. Yeah, when I said action, that was the first. I said action, haste. So now action. Or haste action, I guess. Haste action? Whatever. I'm going to attack with my rapier at this nerd here. No bueno.
She sees you coming and just like pushes it aside with like an open palm.
Should have saved the Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, exactly. And then... Wait, hang on. So let me just check real quick. How far was that I moved? That was 1, 2, 3...
20.
Okay. And then, Nyum past, I want to go like this. And see if I can identify where in the room the invisible person is, just by like running through it all really fast.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like A-Train running through.
Exactly.
So, this where you bump into something.
Okay, wait, sorry, this one here?
No, this one.
Oh, up here, cool, okay. In that case, okay, when I bump off, I'll stop there, But that would provoke, assuming they still have that reaction from this person down here.
Um,
Do they have a weapon out though? I mean, they could punch you, but they
she
don't.
doesn't take a reaction. No.
Okay.
Saving it.
She can't punch unless she is proficient in unarmed.
Everyone's proficient in unarmed. They errated this shit. They like.
Yeah. It's just
Oh, okay.
monks get extra damage, but everyone's proficient in unarmed.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's 2 actions, a bonus action, and a fair amount of movement. So I think I'll call it quits here.
No,
Cool.
dude.
That's back to you.
Okay, I will go over here. I'll draw my short sword. Or actually, yeah, I'll go over there. I'll draw my short sword.
It's a hard word to say.
Yeah.
Short.
And I'll attempt to cut her. I'll cut her.
Definitely is, yeah.
You got the
Yeah,
assassin.
and I'm guessing because he's incapacitated, he can,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can say.
no sneaky
He's
beaky.
incapacitated.
but still 12 damage.
Oh, I thought you were attacking the guy who's incapacitated. Like there.
No,
I'm like, I don't think it's worth the sneak attack.
Alright, definitely a solid hit. Just
And
striking
then I'll punch her as well.
Oh, baby.
Ah, probably.
her. That misses, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
but
my turn.
you rush up to her and strike blood.
All right, not 20.
Um,
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Max, it all comes down to
That's
this.
just so much before.
God,
That's
That's got 2 digits. It's a good number.
Perfectly balanced.
Alright. Quickly look something up. There we go.
Man, somebody lie down.
I would like to be able to or to be trying to pay attention to where this person is and sense to get an attack of opportunity they move away, but of course I can understand they might be very stealthy. But my I ran into them, but ideally I kind of want to be not obviously because I can use an action to grapple with them, but at least sort of
face.
trying to zip and keep track of where they are.
Their path against you.
Okay, you sense something go try and sneak past you. You can roll an attack with this.
Must feel so bad.
Hey, I got decent passive perception. It's 15. I'll have you know. Nah, sadness.
But that's not enough. No.
I stab at it.
You're gonna sneak out
And-
and do what feels bad, man.
I need you also to make a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Dexterity saving throw. E.
Okay. Yeah, you see all of a sudden from around here, flying through the air is another bottle, very almost pear shaped, and blue liquid inside.
Damn it, I
And,
used my reaction.
And as it it shatters on the ground in front of you, and you just feel a similar sensation as the spell before, cold wash over you.
Wait, but the person who threw this is still invisible.
No, and they become invisible. Yeah,
They become invisible.
they become invisible.
invisible.
They become
Even more invisible.
They become invisible light. And what's she doing?
Uninvisible. Uninvisible.
What's she doing in this picture though? It's kind of weird.
Looking through a spyglass
I
or
think
something?
yeah.
But why is her mouth so open for looking for a spy?
That's how I look through a spyglass.
No.
Alright, Jacko, what's the number?
It is 17 damage. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
17 cold damage. Wait, but you are does absorb elements? Is that still?
No, it's no longer. That's until the start of your next turn? Yeah, it's long gone.
Oh, and you never even.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I took a turn after that, so yeah. No, I never hit with the rapier, so I lost the d6 as well. It's sad.
So sad.
I use my reaction, so I can't halve this either.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah!
So we see her HP, Jacob, but not the guy lady beneath. The guy lady I'm attacking.
The guy, lady.
Is that okay?
The guy,
Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're right.
the lady dressed as a man.
Yeah.
First, she.
So you get a turn, then we get to see the HP.
She feels extremely cornered. Yeah, I'll show you.
Good. That was the idea.
Yeah.
So she ran
Oh,
to the corner
yeah.
herself.
Yeah, when you run in the corner, if you don't want to be cornered.
Yeah,
idiot.
exactly. Fuck.
I shouldn't expect, you know. to be
Oh, hang
fine.
on, I took damage. I need to do a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw
yeah.
for haste.
But,
You
haste,
see.
okay.
Come on, pass it. Don't
You see
lose.
She Misty steps
Oh, fuck off.
over here, and then throws a cantrip, a firebolt
Oh, I know that.
at you, Raven.
Wow.
The guy with the AC.
Like you didn't know what you were walking into. 20?
He's
Nah,
20.
nah, we good.
that missed it by a mile.
Close,
It's
but
like,
no cigar. Yeah, I just like look. Like it probably like I think if we think about order of precedence, it comes off my mage. It like hits my mage armor or whatever, and dissipates across the air like a few inches away from my chest. Nice try.
Nice.
This guy.
Mordai, it's not your turn yet. You suddenly
Damn
the
it.
door next to you gets kicked in.
Hmm.
And
Okay, but that's enough people now.
This isn't cut off properly.
It's just one of the two double doors, you know, Tom.
Still like a line here. Oh, fuck's
Oh
sake.
shit, it's a thug.
It's a thug! Oh.
And he appears to be holding a scimitar as he says,
Can
"Alright,
you remove the other part of this door?
yeah, sure."
Man, I really wish I was on.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a fucking high roll right there.
Yeah, feels bad, man. All my subtle spells never get a chance to get used.
He says, "Intruders, eh?" As he goes for you.
Fuck off.
God, it's so hard with the amount of.
I was gonna see his HP just saying.
This is the worst
First-
thing about DMing modules is fucking having to set the HP up every time you go onto like a pre-prepared map.
You just say you guys don't see the HP.
Yeah, that's fair.
And ignore that. Sorry.
No dice,
more-
my friend.
I get it, because he rolls dice.
It's not my turn, man.
Yeah,
That is your-
Yeah, I'm feeling in that 20 dex. I hope I don't get
Ignore him for now. I don't like these people.
these people. What do you mean, these people?
So I'm just gonna rush over to this dude. This dude, lady, what the
Okay.
fuck?
Does provoke.
Does provoke, yes. I hope I don't regret it.
17.
Hits AC, I mean,
That hits AC according to my
He's like,
overlay.
I'm just
he's like,
do I shield? Do I shield this?
you shield a mace
I'll
it.
shield it. I'll shield it.
It's good. It'll have
Shield
all the
it.
way to your next turn, mate. Because
Yeah. Exactly. I shield it and I go to slash this fucker.
Okay. You just like reach up. Ooh, that's a bit of an angle.
Oh, those stairs. Mordai had movement to get
I
onto
mean,
the
I could
stairs
like
below
move
if they
to
want.
here or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
what's the?
close enough, but similarly, she also throws up an arcane barrier, making the attack just.
Why is everyone a wizard?
Oh, fuck off! Slash again.
Oh,
Ah,
No.
damn it. God.
That's a shame.
Bard
Okay.
is now melee range of
Now
you.
technically Raven first.
Yeah.
You're right, Raven.
They're a bard.
They
Ah,
seem to be a
another
bard.
These bastards.
Okay, I'll move here. Kind of like as I'm moving like so rapidly, I like glance over at Max, make sure there isn't like blood pouring out of his mouth. Seems fine.
Yeah, seem fine.
And use my haste action first for a bit of a stibbity stab
Stippity stuff.
Oh, that's a stibbity and a
for
stab.
11.
Okay. See, that's HP, right?
Yeah.
And then use my
Ooh.
action to. Do I go like 1, 2, 1, 2? No, not really. I'll use my action to dodge.
Okay, you, with the weaving of the song in your mind, you take extra defensive measures.
Look, when crits are the only thing that really are really likely to hit you, you really want to narrow those odds from 1 in 20 to 1 in 400. You know, it's like
Now the bard. She recoils as you rushed up to her, and that doesn't really work. Okay, she tries to vicious mockery you.
Oh, I know that one.
That's wisdom, right?
What'd you say though, Jacko?
Yeah, it's very important.
Um,
Oh,
Wow,
God.
only 12
Well.
DC save.
That's
Oh,
what. 1
No,
in
it's
10.
not you. It's not you.
Ooh, get
Oh, sorry. I thought it was this person next to me. Ah, thank God.
No.
she says, "Nice noodle arm you have there."
I laugh while I'm unconscious.
you can sense an attempt has been made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but your mind's weirdly not affected by that taunt, as it is your turn.
He's like, Dex is OP in 5e anyway.
I'll slash. I'll punch twice. Use a key point.
Flurry.
Yeah.
He's flowing.
Oh,
That's
That's
14
such
might
a-
hit. It might hit.
I think a 14 might hit.
Probably.
Nope.
one off.
Alright. Let me just roll my nat 20. 1 sec.
As
Damn
you,
it! Stop succeeding! I want more attempts!
A +7.
and now you see the dwarf in like in a very interesting Scottish accent say, "No, you hit her with the pointy end." Max
Of your
is-
foot.
See the-
Would you mind hitting her with a point? Yeah.
I don't.
Hmm.
Would you mind hitting her with a pointy end? Say in Dwarvish. Because Dwarvish obviously is Scottish.
Very
See,
nice.
I disagree. I think dwarves sound normal when they're speaking
Yeah,
Dwarvish. They only sound Scottish when they're
Okay,
speaking common.
Normal. It's normal.
Like me.
Non-Scottish. It's normal.
This lady pulls out a short sword.
Sounds like an interact action.
But it misses. Oh. Should have stayed invisible. My bad.
Wait, she's also a
Um,
ward?
No, that was a different one, right? I think you've done these two in the wrong order. Oh no, right, was I wrong? No, yeah, this one. No, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, they
No,
have
you're
the
wrong.
same.
Number 4 is. Oh, there's the one next to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
15 is.
Yeah.
Next to me.
I like at this point I'm literally moving like Agent Smith, like through the fucking like.
She says, huh, good point. And casts a spell, snaps her fingers, and goes invisible.
Is this something I hear?
Sounds like an interact action, manipulate action.
You hear creaks of stairs.
Which way? Up, down? It's going down,
Down.
trying to slash at it.
Yeah, but it's not. You don't get an attack opportunity. She's still close enough.
Right,
You
okay.
can guess how far she got.
And how far did she get, if I can guess it?
Like
At least down the stairs.
either. It's hard to say. Like she got to the bottom of the stairs, but like where exactly after that is.
You just sense that
Okay,
she's
sure.
close.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's only so many squares she could really be in. Like,
Yeah. The human male rushes in.
Human-
Bam. Rushes behind you, Mordai. And tries to swipe at you.
That's
Come
the-
back here.
No!
You set a
Not
shield
the
up.
shield's still up, yeah.
But misses twice at you.
thank God.
And it's up to you.
Okay, bringing it back, guys. Bringing it back.
Okay. God damn it, where did she go? Fuck's sake. Okay, I'll attack you then. Shit. Oh my god.
But you get a second one. Don't forget.
Oh my god. 14.
That hits.
It's
Yes, that hits this man.
thank you.
Only wearing simple letters.
Cha!
Bam. Regan.
That's my turn.
Okay, I will utilize my action to mind thrust, nerfed mind thrust, at the one right in front of me.
Okay. That's an intelligence save. Fails. Loses reactions, can only take one action / move / bonus next turn. Okay. Yeah, you see suddenly she like closes her eyes and
And then while her eyes are closed, I stab at her with the rapier with my haste action.
yeah. You
Yes! Just gotta wait for the eyes to be closed.
Yeah.
For 15.
oof, a good slice.
A good combo.
Yeah.
And
but
then, and real quick, while she has no reaction, I then utilize my move to try and map out the the location of the invisible person, just by flashing around the room.
You're going. You going down first, up first?
No, I go like this. I just go like this. The move, to the bottom of the stairs, and then like this and back to here. I don't even know if I can stand in this square hypothetically. Oh, okay. To here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here.
Like right next to the left of Mordai.
Okay, cool. So yeah, and I'll do that as I bump there. I say, Mordai, she's right here. And then back to this one.
Go.
Oh, sorry, the bard never wins. She. That doesn't do anything. She takes another big riff with her lute and casts Thunder Wave at first level. Bam. For only 4 damage, so it's a concentration save. Also hitting the dwarf.
Oh god.
Con save fails.
You get knocked 10 feet then, Jet.
Oh, I get knocked 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah, and she knocks you back and says, "Oh, get away from me, you creep!" But it is your turn again. Oh,
Okay.
she actually moves into the other room. And the dwarf takes the force damage, but is tied shackled to the ground, so
it's shackled.
doesn't get pushed away.
I'll
When I see this sliver of her come slightly into my view, through the crack, I'm gonna just yell out into the other room because I assume I've heard the sound of Jet fighting in there and stuff. At least I assume it's Jet, and I hope it's Jet in there. I'll call out, Jet, don't get between her and the door.
very well, and then I'll rush up here and I'll slash that with my short sword.
Okay.
Another crit.
Oh shit, son!
He doesn't like
We're
getting
10.
taunted, I guess. Oof.
Oh,
How
God,
will
no.
these-
And then I'll do an unarmed.
Nope.
No
Anything
cigar. Nope. I'll scream out. Going well out there.
Could be better.
Right, so it's I either want a nat 20 or a fail. So I don't want to just stabilize. That's the worst.
Oh,
Hey,
Yes,
you
don't
can't
roll.
throw one now.
20
You can't
or
throw one.
2.
Don't
20
roll
or
one.
2.
Yeah.
20 or 2. Ah!
evil.
Stabilize.
This is our fault for practicing death saves before the session.
Give me a D4, Ian. How many hours it was?
Man, let's buy potions next time. 1 hour.
Only an
guys.
hour.
Keep the fight going.
Yeah.
It's only what is it, 10 per minute, 10 rounds per minute.
It's only 600 pounds. Yeah.
Exactly. No sweat.
But 60. No, it's
600, yeah, unfortunately.
It's a lot of rounds.
She goes into her bag, which is an interact action.
Nah, it doesn't provoke in 5e, right? It's only movement that provokes in
It's
5e.
a back action. What's that,
Yeah,
Jack?
yeah. I've been memeing all this time, but no, it's only moving that provokes in 5e.
Oh,
Let's see.
shooting in melee, I think that's as well, right?
Nope.
No,
No,
And
Just
even
just
if it was a
disadvantage.
free action, it doesn't matter.
just a
Yeah.
I
disadvantage.
think yeah, this is yeah.
silly system.
And there we go. Yeah, and she takes out a potion of something, drinks it, and heals.
Ooh,
This
the
is
healing
mind
potions.
spike, right? Mind spike.
Yeah, that's what she gets.
Can't
Dude,
do anything else.
But
right?
you see what that potion looks like, and you see hundreds more of these healing potions for me, you know? Genius.
13.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not a bad potion.
Give me one of those bad boys.
But that's an action.
Wait, I can see it's going really well. I can see Max from here.
Yeah, he's. Wait, is it only if you actually die from that spell, or is it when you go unconscious? Creatures killed by the spell become a frozen statue. So he's not quite a frozen statue, but you do see just his hair is like frozen in places,
Pretty cool, like got frosted tips.
through lips and stuff.
He's like covered in
that's-
snow. Like that's not normal this time of year.
She throws down a potion and is ready to face you again, Raven. Let's see this. Okay, let's see. Oh, she.
Dude, also someone hit me a little bit, so I take 1 damage now to keep stopping death saves again. another way to give me another attempt to get off.
Is casting a spell in melee a provoke? or
No.
Nothing provokes. Jack.
Also no.
Literally only moving.
Literally only moving.
Oh wait, that one
Literally
was
magic
cast
missile.
at It's supposed to be at 3rd level, so I can just press it twice again.
Wait, who's casting it? The Sug?
No,
No, the
the
invisible one.
invisible woman.
Yeah, the invisible.
So that's
No longer invisible.
actually still invisible.
What? Greater invisibility? What?
Right.
Over?
If she's
so
standing
yeah,
somewhere, I
Mordai-
can see magic missiles coming out
You
of
take
nowhere.
11. Yeah, it's coming
Me?
from this space right here. Like
Okay,
pretty
then I
close.
can't
You
see.
can see like 3 arcane bolts.
What do I
Like
take?
form into the air, all of a sudden like surround you, and you just take the brute force.
How much HP does what I have?
10 left.
Okay.
Unless you have a spell slot to just block all the magic missile.
Yeah, she.
I mean, it says a reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell. Nothing about seeing your attacker.
Oh, you could definitely cast it here, yeah. But
Wait, but he cast it as his turn went, right? So he doesn't have a reaction yet, right? Or
No, if he can't. No, he didn't cast it on his last turn. Otherwise, the shield would still be
No.
up.
oh yeah.
It's he had a turn since then, so
I didn't, yeah.
theoretically, reaction is back because this person didn't provoke on. Actually,
Yeah.
maybe it's not
you
bad.
can shield if you want.
If I actually know that it's come, if I
You
can
would know
that
that
it's coming.
You don't need to know.
You don't need to know. It's just as
Yeah,
it
yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. If I don't like need to know, if I just like
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah,
the
like-
specific wording is a reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell.
Yeah,
But
like
even though it's coming from an invisible source, you're familiar with the spell from Raven. You're familiar with shields. You would know
Yeah.
that this would be a viable.
I like to imagine wizards get like a locking on beep in their
Do
head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like radar lock, target lock.
I'll cast
Rumble.
it.
You know, it's just like,
And
I'll
you
cast
hear
it. I want to sit. Yeah. Okay, so here.
another creaking of the stairs.
man.
Ooh, do I get the sense that they've moved away from me?
Yeah, you would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll lash out with disadvantage. You never know. You never know what might hit.
Hey.
Ooh, oh, that hits, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. And as she, yeah, so she would move here.
Yeah,
cast
like I
magic-
see the missiles appear in the air. Hear the step begin, and I was like, "What's too
she,
fast."
yeah, you just like strike into what seems to be the thin air, but you touch Averine, and you, as she's running, starts running up the stairs. You like strike her from behind, and she just falls down and becomes visible.
Missed me with
Come
that
down.
predator bullshit.
Fuck, Averine, no! Strikes.
Oh, boo, fucking boo.
Is she dead?
She's down.
And if she wasn't at 20 before,
Mordai knows what he's doing with his next turn.
Wait.
Stab,
where's
stab,
the-
stab.
Oh wait, this is wrong. Sheets. Oops. I was gonna say that's not his name. 22 and 12.
Who is this against? Me.
That's more.
They hit.
Fucking
That's-
smack.
22 hit with
It
shield.
just hits. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
21 AC or 22 AC, I guess.
22 ACM, 17 plus the shield thing.
Yeah. It exactly as a hit because shield is +5.
Yep.
That's fucking shit.
But it
Big.
is your turn.
The big sad.
Now the question is, do I attempt to hit this thing, this bitch on the ground, to heal or not?
Ooh, to heal.
I mean, if the,
Yeah, when he kills a living thing,
Yeah.
he gets.
Pretty
if
nice.
the cursed target dies, you get hit points. You get the warlock level plus
I
charisma
only
modifier.
said she went down instead of that because the question was asked. Raven didn't specify an intent to not kill.
I don't know how you. I don't know how you'd specify an intent to not kill against an invisible target. I certainly had no reason not to try and kill this person.
Try as hard as you could. Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, yeah. So I'll say she's dead. And you regain those hit points.
Okay, so theoretically that 8 came off your temp HP instead of the.
It's not temp HP. It's just regain hit.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Is it not? Oh, it's not the. There's a warlock invocation that gives you temp HP when you down something. It's not that.
No, it's the Hexblade's curse.
Oh, Hexblade's curse. That's a different man.
Yeah,
Stack
Hexblade,
that with
yeah.
the fucking invocation. That's the good shit. I guess for the invocation you have to get them down though yourself. I think.
Oh, that's way harder, yeah.
She is dead.
Perfect. Now we'll slash at this guy next to me.
You guys got it, guys.
Then you
Thank
turn
you,
around.
bitch.
Relatively
Do you,
confident.
do you
Oh,
use
that
your
is-
bonus action to hex someone else, or?
Can't be used.
It wasn't
Still short
Hex
rest.
he was using, it was Hexblade Curse, it's not Hex.
Yeah.
Headspace
Oh.
curse, yes. It's a thing.
Wait,
There we
You
go.
already-
Nah, Mordai's hitting, he started to hit.
Catch the hitting things. Can you believe
He's
it?
beginning
I-
to.
I'm unconscious, I
believe.
don't get to see it, so as soon as I wake up, I'm still gonna make fun of him for
Not gonna believe it when we say what are
Yeah,
slashing
yeah.
people up.
Shit, no way.
Yeah, here we go. It's a Dark One's Dark One's Blessing. Maybe it's a feature from the starting first level when you increase the hostile creature's 0 blessing. It's from the Pact of the Fiend.
Yeah,
0 hit points. You get temporary HP, you get a charisma modifier plus your warlock level. It's decent.
good. But he's not the fiend, right? He's a good boy.
Well,
By that I mean
Okay. Is it my turn now, Jacko? Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Flash a quick rapier strike at this one.
Dude, can you do one
With
damage?
my haste action, I must specify.
1 damage to me, Jack.
Oops. Not disadvantage, obviously, so it's 27. Disadvantage was for the previous attack.
Yeah, it's
For 10.
okay.
And then I'll let you be the judge of this one, Jacko, because it's a bit dodgy. But also, lightning bolt doesn't specify what blocks it and what doesn't. But is there a legal lightning bolt that would do like these 3, then these 3, then because like it would have to go through like this, like here to here through this gap in the door. I think you can technically move this space, but
I think just like any line effects can't go
Wait,
through.
do
some of
lines
the-
work that way in 5e and not just Pathfinder 2? They can
Maybe
do
that's fine. Yeah.
didn't
I mean, Fireball specifically says it goes around corners, which implies that most spells require like line of sight from their source of effect. The only thing is like, basically the squares it would occupy would be these 3, then these 3, then these 3, and then onwards and so on. But it's a question of can it do like that to there, to that, to there, to that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll say he can't.
Okay. In that case, I will move like so. I might have to use some extra movement to do this.
Okay.
Because I have the table, but I have plenty of movement, so I'll provoke from the one that I was next to.
Strikes with a short sword.
I swear this better not hit me. Oh, thank God. And then I'll do what I'm certain is a legal lightning bolt through this guy and through this one down here.
Yeah, just about.
Like 3, then 3, then 3. Like that should, because that like goes straight through the door if I do like 3, 3. Oh, yeah, we can. Let me think. 3. Or maybe, yeah, 2, 2, 2, and then... Ooh, actually, yeah.
Wait, but
Yeah,
the
Jack
one-
looks like it's fine.
Right?
Yeah, but it's the way squares work. Technically, though, it doesn't. It affects only certain squares.
Yeah, wait, no,
Yeah.
round 2, 2, 2. That hits, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
2, then 2, then 2. Yeah, that hits. Okay. Yeah, lightning bolt like that.
It's like the way the rules officially
I
work.
don't know. No, they can't save from that. Yeah, like you just gather your hands around like the crackling energy of
Kamehame.
forward.
Actually,
And,
but if you hit me, that means I can summon you.
the thug, like the human that was fighting Mordai, just like gets knocked, like hit in the side, and just like it goes straight through him, it just falls down. And Jet, you see the girl you're fighting, also like caught unawares, like it just hits her like straight in the temple. She just like freezes up muscles, and then just like completely falls limp.
And then to finish off, hang on, I just want to count some movement real quick, Jacko, to see how far I went to get there.
Good to hit me with it though, because technically
30, okay, and then I want to go back. There was only 30 to there, and even if I moved an extra 10, it's only 40 to there, so I can just fully move back to where I was.
But now the other guy gets an attack opportunity, right?
Nah, I just killed him.
Yeah, the fog's dead.
Oh, he is. Oh, yeah, I still see.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 15 is dead. The
Yeah,
Bard is
15
15.
that's your turn.
So I'll. She seems to
I was
be.
one off. Oh, Chris, why didn't you hit me with the lightning bolt? I knew
That was
it would have been a good idea. I knew it.
I don't know if there was a legal line that would have got you and both of them.
I was more important to get me. I knew it. Oh,
You should have jumped into this house and do the like.
one off.
Anyway, does this Bard seems to be like having other equipment on her, like she's carrying bags with stuff in them, or is it just...
There seems to be she's wearing pretty good armor. She seems like she's used to this kind of stuff. Other than the loot, she has a short sword and a short bow on her. She has a bag, but no like immediate things of value. As
Okay, then I'll run out.
Jet, dust this bitch.
Do this, and I'll dust this bitch.
with advantage.
With advantage? No, with sneak
Oh,
attack,
boy.
right? Not with advantage.
Flanking though.
Flank. -2 on AC.
Hits.
That hits. Nice.
Flanking, thanks for the flanking.
That kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shiver from behind. She was like
Ravia sees the sword come out of her chest.
go back
Nice.
potion. Like catch her unaware.
See, I see the sword burst out of her chest, and I quote Vegeta again. I say, I think Ridley Scott's going to sue someone. And that's Piccolo. That's not what Vegeta says. But you know, they're both voiced by Chris Sabat. So whatever.
Max, you are chilling.
I just
I forgot you have another thing you wanted to do.
I'll
Curb stomp with a bonus action.
do 1 damage.
Oh, yeah, but like everybody, yeah, no, everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That we
So
know
we
of.
can roll the initiative.
Man,
Oh,
I have to say
thank
something terrible I just realised about how 5e and rolling that 20 is rolling death saves. If you had a party and you didn't want to wait the D4 hours, you keep hurting them to make them force to
And
start
then-
death saves again. And if they rolled a NAD 1, you just immediately...
Dude, that's called defibrillating. That's how a defibrillator works.
It's insane that that's actually would get them up probably in like 5 minutes instead of 4 hours. Or whatever.
I like a DM. I definitely rule they murder their friends.
Yeah, I'd like intervene, or maybe like, yeah, maybe they make a mistake or he gets exhausted.
Unless they, and if they specifically wanted to try and use electric damage to do it, like with lightning or something, you know, to like zap, lightning bolt. I don't know if I'd rule that, but like if they were using like a lightning damage cantrip, you know, I think I might honestly say you can like try and zap them back like that if they were going to take the risk of like being able to stabilize and all that shit, you know. Anyway,
I'll
I want to start. My first goal is to start searching all of them for a potential healing potion because I know at least one of them had one. So I want to see if there's any more anywhere.
I'll head back to this one, searcher.
And I do it real fast because I'm still hasted.
Yeah, you, Raven, find an interesting bag. This appears to have been some sort of alchemist, and she has various potions on her. You can find 3 potions of like different colors.
Ooh.
Jet, you also she has a backpack, but you find another set of traveling clothes, some rations, just like adventurer's gear.
Am I familiar enough with healing potions to identify if any of these are potions of healing?
Yeah,
Should we
you
chucked a few
around
in this
a little bit. You recognize one of them as just like a standard potion of
Awesome,
healing.
I drink it with Max's mouth.
Nice. 34 plus 2.
I'll roll it for you. Yeah, I just wanted to troll that I was going to drink it, and then the sentence came out real strange.
Max's mouth.
Fucking bitch.
I help you up, and I say, like, as I'm like brushing frost off myself, because obviously I got a bit blasted by that as well. I mean, we got them, but oof, they had some tough alchemy,
Yeah, man, I was like...
and like I like help you up and pull you inside at the same time and close the front door behind you.
Oh, it's nice in there. Fucking hell. Take a seat.
I like walk over to. I for now ignore the dwarf. Like I just and I open this door to see what's inside.
Okay.
Because these are doors, right?
I immediately start taking a short rest. Let's go.
No, sorry, there's no door there.
It looks like a door. Okay, then I would not walk inside here to begin with.
It's just like a standard map. Yeah.
Okay, then I would go back here.
Yeah, the dwarf, you hear all of you hear him shouting like, "All right, well, it seems the fighting has stopped. Then, would you be so kindly to release me?"
Oh, we found
Time I admitted. Is this a door, Jacko? I want to open this door.
Yeah,
door.
that is.
Can I just say, oh wait, as like he calls that out, I'm like, remember in the note it did mention they captured one of Xanasar's dogs? So
I say it a bit silently, not just for the dwarf not to hear. Yeah, he definitely looks like one of the Xanathars.
maybe we keep him tied up for now, you know?
Yeah, give us a minute. We're just looking for the key. I just like call from the other room.
Okay.
This one was a mage, right?
They were chugging potions and stuff. This one was casting spells. It cast a firebolt at least.
Piece of shit, I kick it.
She rather.
Fucking bitch.
Like I look through, like if any one of them have any. Could you close the door even?
I tried to close the front door. I assume it technically is closed.
Yeah. It is closed. You investigate the mage. Okay. Well,
Do they have a spell book?
Yeah, you find a spell book. Very obviously.
I like how as I search with one hand, I like wave the spell book so Raven can see it. Something you would be interested in?
Yes, I pocket the spell book.
You also find a dagger, but doesn't seem to be very special. Yeah, and nothing otherwise significant on here.
Okay, I would sneak upstairs.
Okay.
I investigate this room. If there's anything else, maps.
Yeah, roll me
choice.
I'm gonna go upstairs and find a nice bed Jacko to lie down in.
Nah.
Yeah, Jet and Max, you find yourself in a hallway with 3 doors, and looking into these doors, you see 3 bedrooms with a few bunk beds. So like a room for about 12 people to sleep in.
All right, wake me up in an hour, Jet. I kind of go find a bed, lie down.
Seems like these old beds were being used.
By me.
Investigation, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mordai.
You see on the table a familiar sight. You see like a folder or like a binder with the image of like a face. Half of the face is of a tiefling, and you've seen this symbol before. It's the symbol of the Growlhunts, and you recognize this binder. When you were in the study of Orond, he was gathering various papers and like putting it into this binder.
Oh, was this binder? What?
What?
I recognize the binder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I take it, I step outside. Found something interesting, boys.
Jet, you notice all of the beds are made up pretty well, like they're pretty clean. But you do find signs that some of them were slept in relatively recently. Like they're still like one of the cushions are a bit indented and stuff.
Warm.
About 4 of them have signs of like recent.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. And there's nothing else significant up here. There's only the bunk bed.
No, yeah. nothing else.
Yeah.
Also,
Then I'll.
I don't know how much longer
I'll
it's going to
go
take to
down.
search this place, but I kind of want to end sort of relatively promptly, if
Yeah,
possible.
sure.
So
Let's take a short rest.
You also, sorry, on the mage, I should have specified. You also find and like inside of a reagent pouch, you also find a disc about the size of a palm, like a silver disc that seems magical somewhere.
I'll take that for now,
Oh.
if you don't mind.
I would have just pocketed it when I
Oh,
found it.
okay,
I
fine.
wouldn't
then.
have-
Don't worry. We can figure that out later.
Pockets.
Yeah.
But Jacob, beds are comfy, yay or nay?
They're you know they're
Good.
not as good as you're used to, but
As I take a short rest, I am, of course, singing to myself, so I get the benefits of song.
okay.
We can get a short rest, right, guys?
Holy shit! I mean, maybe you guys know this because you guys have probably played more 5e than me. Did you know there's like a little button next to items that you can use to like make notes about items?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I
I
mentioned
never
something
knew
about
this.
that. I think.
This
Did I
is
know?
incredible.
Yeah.
This is how you set up. This is when you like drag in from the SRD like a weapon. It's how it automatically sets up an attack for you.
Yeah, I
This
have
is
played-
incredible. Users resource. Oh my god! You could set up arrows that way. Possibilities. endless. Sorry. Hang on.
Well, I kind of want to. Maybe it's best to end as you are looking through the journal, because it's a bit of a. Because otherwise we would have to start next session.
Yeah,
What do
I'd
you-
rather get the
Yeah,
information
yeah,
and
yeah.
talk about it
It's good
together
enough.
at the same
I
time.
get a short rest, though, right?
Yeah, you got a short rest. You.
Let's
you-
go.
Cool.
Anyone want to be in the room while I sing to myself?
Yes, desperately.
We're having a little nap upstairs, guys. Let's kill the evil there, hang out. Let's go upstairs and sleep in their beds and sing.
Dude, this is how I
This-
play Bethesda games. Like,
Yeah. I was just thinking like Skyrim. This is how we do it.
ooh, I like it. That's a
Whoa,
lot.
what is
I can't
this?
absorb all this right now. I'm just using my hit dice and then.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that's what I like to see. Nice singing. What is it? I get like an extra D1.
Oh my god, guys, come on.
Extra what from the Song of Rest?
D6 or
God!
Oh, chat!
Right, real nice, though.
Chat!
What?
Yeah, friend.
Oh no, this is like a
Oh, my God.
God,
Used 4 hit dice and got 5
dice.
HP. Oh my.
That's
Jesus.
enough.
oh my god.
Okay, and then you doubled it with the last one.
How you roll, motherfuckers.
5 of your hit dice, man.
26, and then
Song of
I
Rest
used
as well.
all my hit dice. And Song of Rest is how much?
D6.
1d6, cool. That's
Oh, we
I
all
like to
get
hear.
that?
Yeah.
Another excellent. Nice job, chat. Alright,
I
guys.
didn't even get full HP. I'm 1 up from full HP. I got hit by 1 attack that did
I'm like
8
13
damage.
down, man.
Alright,
I'm
no, I
I'm
took
full.
4
I'm
and
full.
8. Yeah.
Anyway, good
Fuck.
session, nuts. That was a
Yeah.
clutch
Great-
combat at the
it's
end,
a
mate. Glad I got out of it
great
alive.
short rest.
Oh, yeah.
Or even if you did kill steal the
Started
fourth
very
one.
badly.
where you were all like standing in front of the door. But why wouldn't you? You know?
No, I should have moved away. I just was Max is an idiot, you know.